What's good, everybody? Y'all know who it is. It's your boy, the Grandmaster Troll, here to give y'all some of the best trolling content YouTube has to offer. I had to get dressed up for this one. In fact, for the next 3 days, I'm giving y'all the first of a three-part series. So before I get into the topic, shout out to the Reject Army, Nif-Nons, dishwashers, bedwetters, defectors of the Black Order, fallen of the Stream Team 3.0, the gorilla simps out there, and now we can add the lonely black women on Valentine's Day. But most importantly, witness the power and the might that is the most dangerous troll on YouTube. Before I get into the topic, be sure that you subscribe to Grandmaster Troll Racing. I was very disappointed in the people who subscribed on the last show, which is the reason why I ain't went live the last couple of days. So I need y'all to support your boy, the Grandmaster Troll. Subscribe to his channel. We got a couple of people in the building. I believe my man Stingray Cool, he was the first unmodded person to come in the chat, so he got the free wrench of the day. If you guys want to be modded up, put something in the super chat, put something in the cash app, $ the Grandmaster Trouble. We got Tampa Supreme, Lamont, Chief Orwell Young, we got Dwayne is in here, Silky Red is in here, even Sway Celeste with the suit and the tie. We see you. We got people coming in, but we gotta talk about something today because the title of this stream, I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into the main topic off the bat. Title of this one's why single women are no longer celebrating Valentine's Day and the excuses they gave. That's right. I was on the stream yesterday and I could not believe the words I was hearing from BW's mouths. That's right. I could have sworn I had woken up and I was in the Twilight Zone. I didn't know if they were trying to copy Jessica X. I didn't know if I was being trolled, but I just could not believe what these BWs were saying when it came to Valentine's Day. I just could not believe what I was hearing. I mean, I had to walk around. I had to pace around my room. At first, I fell out laughing. But then I was just in total disbelief at what I heard with what women were saying about Valentine's Day. Now, y'all know Valentine's Day. It's right around the corner. Valentine's Day is right around the corner. Sunday, I believe it is, and surprisingly, nobody's talking about Valentine's Day. I don't know if it was because of COVID. I don't know if people ain't got no money. People gotta watch the kids, this, that, and the third. I have no idea why people aren't talking about Valentine's Day. We got Sway Celeste talking about I don't celebrate Valentine's Day because it's a pagan holiday. That's right. People, I guess somehow there's been an epidemic over the world where black women, I think they've changed their religion. They may be Mormon, they may be Jehovah's Witness. One even said she was a Hebrew Israelite. I think some black women are now Buddhist. We even got some black women who are MGTOW monks. Yeah, we're gonna break that all down because no BWs are celebrating Valentine's Day. Now, this is coming off the heels of women calling in the Kevin Samuel show, desperate, doing anything to search and find and look for a man. And now in this week, the so-called pagan holiday that you celebrated with the man, it would be Valentine's Day. So we got women who are in desperate need of a Valentine's date. In desperate need of a Valentine's date. We got quick shots that he said, shout out to my Hebrews. We got I am verbal is in the building. I am verbal. Yes, that's right. You are about to get trolled the way you have never been trolled before. We got Dwayne. He says he heard of MGTOW. I mean, I don't know. What I heard was MGTOW talking points. But we're going to go ahead and we are going to cut to the meat of the topic. So before I play the stream, let me get my OBS set up right here, because the people have got to hear this stream. Now, this stream happened on the China White's platform. You can see the title of it right here is Why BWs Hate Submission. And we already know why BWs hate submission, because they don't need no man. You're not gonna tell me what I can do, this, that, and the third. Black men is dusty, they ain't leaders. So they give all these reasons as to why they hate submission. But when the topic got to Valentine's Day, and these particular BWs were explaining why they don't celebrate Valentine's Day, this is what was said.
Black man, you need to do this for your woman. No, don't no man tell no man what to do for his woman. That is a simp holiday.
Valentine's all of a sudden is a simp holiday. So when I heard this, when I heard what was being said from a woman, I had to Google simp holiday. And the closest thing I got to simp holiday was welcome to September, or is it not September? Well, explain. And I read this article, and it sounded like one of these red pill articles that black men would say in this space. But when I read it, it sounded very similar to what China White had said in regards to Valentine's. Let me read a couple of paragraphs. Where do I want to start? I started right here. In recent years, however, the term simp has been co-opted by men's rights activists and incels who, on subreddits like MGTOW, regularly use the word to insult the men who offer women attention or favors or even a modicum of respect without receiving any sexual favors in return. To these sad, lonely, and misogynistic men, simping is a sign of weakness. When I read this post and I replayed what China White had said, I'm trying to figure out how in the hell is Valentine's a simp holiday. Press 1 in the chat if you really believe that Valentine's Day is a simp holiday. From everything I've heard about simping, they tell me simping is when you do something to gain the respect, the admiration, or to give something to a female and not get nothing in return. The Valentine's holiday I know that I've seen celebrated is the man and the woman buy each other gifts and they share in the love that they have for each other. So there is reciprocation on both ends. And there's usually, when it gets time at night and it's time to get that red light special going, there's some love making going on. That's what I thought Valentine's Day was celebrated in this country. Now I'm reading somebody, Tampa Supreme said V Day is from a homosexual Greek culture. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but the Valentine's Day I've seen celebrated in this country shows a love, for the most part, for a man and a woman, and they both exchange each other gifts. But somehow this has become a simp holiday. You see, Valentine's Day, it used to be, a stain for the men, because just like prom, there was some dude who couldn't get a prom date and whatnot. There'd be some dudes that wouldn't have a Valentine's date. If you was a woman, there would be some guy who would send you gifts anonymously, unsolicited, and you would get all these flowers at work. You would get teddy bears. You would get the little heart candy that says "Love me" or "Be my Valentine's" on it. But we fast forward to 2020, and all of a sudden, these so-called single women are turning their backs on Valentine's Day. We got Chantel says it's a gorilla simp holiday. I have to disagree, because what I see on these streets of America is far from gorilla simping. I see parties of couples of two exchanging in love, exchanging in affection, exchanging in even sexual behavior on the late night to rekindle a fire in their relationship. And somehow that is being conscripted into simping. So when I went back, and as we go back to China White's words, because I want her to finish what she was saying before I really break down why these BWs have turned their backs on Valentine's Day.
And any man,
these women no longer celebrate Valentine's Day. Let me know in the comment, in the chat right now, if you want to know why these women no longer celebrate Valentine's Day, why they don't celebrate Christmas, why they don't celebrate Thanksgiving, why they don't celebrate any of these holidays in which people get exchange gifts. They said, Chantel X GMT, tell China White to come up and explain herself. Oh, believe me, there will be an opportunity for these women who don't celebrate any of these holidays to explain why they don't celebrate them anymore. Even though we've seen them celebrate them in the past, we know that they celebrate them in the past, but we're gonna explain why. So I'm gonna wait for some people to answer, why don't these BWs, these single BWs, celebrate Valentine's Day anymore? I mean, Valentine's Day is literally in 2 more days. You got 2 days to find yourself a date for Valentine's Day. But we are going to break down why they don't celebrate Valentine's Day. And I'm going to introduce you to this YouTuber right here. And we're going to start to peel the layers of the onion back. And I'm going to tell you a story of why these women don't celebrate Valentine's Day. So with that said, let's expose this first YouTuber right here. We're going to talk about this YouTuber right here. We are going to talk about Uppity Unicorn, because somebody's got some explaining to do as to why these women don't celebrate Valentine's Day. Now, I could be wrong, but I believe Uppity Unicorn does celebrate Valentine's Day. That's just my opinion, but we gotta pull back the onions of the layer. Now, for those of you that don't know who Uppity Unicorn is, she made her bones in this space by showing not her double D bosoms, not her double D breasts, not the cleavage. No, she has double F's, and she would put these cleavage on display, and I'm gonna go ahead and prove it to you right here by clicking her most popular videos. It looked like she took some of them down, but in some of these videos you could see that she would put her cleavage, and I guess she put some videos on private, but she did that. She also would take videos of herself taking a shower. That's right, live from the shower with no clothes on, just taking a shower. Now, some of you guys are saying, why are you saying all this stuff about Uppity Unicorn? It's very simple. As you begin to watch some of these YouTubers and see how they move, there's one trick that all these BWs who was on that panel with China White, this is what they all have in common. At some point, these women claim to have a man. They claim to have a man. That's right. And with Uppity Unicorn, I wanted to believe Uppity Unicorn, but as the story got more, it got more outrageous. No, she was telling people she had a husband. She was telling people she was engaged. Then all of a sudden she said she had a life partner, and the title of this so-called man began to change. And then she came on live one day and she announced to the world, that this so-called man that she had bought her a promise ring, and not just a promise ring, but a $10,000 promise ring. Y'all heard the story. She said her man bought her a $10,000 promise ring, and then she got on camera, she got her hand with the ring on it, and she started doing this. Look what my man bought me. Look what my man bought me. She bought me a $10,000 promise ring. I have a high value, man. She did all of that. And I'm sitting back. I said, hold on, Uppity Unicorn. You mean to tell me the woman who shows her breastises on live streams, who gets in the shower on her own channel with no clothes on her YouTube channel. The same woman who's now flashing this $10,000 promise ring, for whatever reason, won't show this strong and magnificent and high value man that she has. She could get on YouTube with no clothes on and not be ashamed. But when it comes down to showing her man, he is nowhere to be found. I mean, the story got so outrageous. There was a dude in the chat named Mr. Uppity Unicorn. According to Mrs. Uppity Unicorn, masquerading on her channel as her so-called man/life husband. Now, there's something you gotta understand about the promise ring. There's people out there that don't know what a promise ring is. We gotta break down what a promise ring is and the significance of it and why the lie is so bad. I mean, you can't tell a worse lie than a $10,000 promise ring. So I'm gonna let my man Joe Button and the crew explain to y'all Negroes what a so-called promise ring is.
Promise ring.
Apparently,
It's what you give the girl in 5th grade that you like.
Okay.
Stop the show right there. Now, I don't know about y'all. The only times I've seen promise rings being bought was back in elementary up until high school, where the person, either their high school girlfriend, one was to go to college over here and one was going to go to college over there, and they were going to part ways, but they promised each other they wouldn't forget each other and they would come back and rekindle that relationship and possibly get married. That is what promise rings were for. But I don't know about y'all, but according to Uppity Unicorn, she landed her a 6-figure high value Negro. So we are literally talking the top 10%, top 5% of black men. But I don't know of any high value men who are spending $10,000 on the promise ring. And this is why, because we got Joe Button himself, we got Mr. High Value himself. He gonna break down this whole promise ring shenanigans that's going on.
Like a ring pop. But when you're also in 5th grade, right?
Yes.
Okay.
apparently adults do it too. I never
With
knew
other
this.
adults.
Correct.
Okay.
Man, ain't no adult giving nobody.
I thought the
a
engagement ring was the promise.
You see, he's sitting right there. Ain't no adult buying no promise ring.
Ring.
Yeah, like I promise I'm gonna marry you
Well,
in a couple years.
well, why they don't promise back then?
I'm still trying to figure that out.
Listen, I came on here a year ago and asked why. Like I gave the ring, I didn't get anything.
I might waiver some of my standards if I got a ring.
Right. Or a nice watch, or you know what I mean?
Anything.
Something. Car.
Yeah, I do be hating on Safari.
A thank you.
Safari and Erica, they give each other gifts every other day. I'm like, man, my shit was different.
But they're the same. I get that. I get why that works.
Me too. Tell me more about promise rings.
I don't know. I'm trying to learn about promise rings.
Adults do this?
Apparently. Steph had a promise ring.
Yeah.
Shout out to Steph.
Shout out to Steph.
I'm done with Savon's podcast now.
No, fair enough.
Promise ring means what as an adult? Tell me.
That's
what
I'm
are
trying
we
to figure
promising
out.
each other?
I guess we're
It's
promising.
right here on the screen.
Oh, read it off, Mo.
A promise ring is a sign of commitment between two people who won't commit.
Stop the show right there. My man Joe Budden. Joe Budden is spitting facts to you Negroes. A promise ring is a promise between two people who don't commit, who got problems with commitment. Let me go ahead and rewind that last part again.
What is an adult? Tell me.
That's
what
I'm
are
trying
we
to figure
promising
out.
each other?
I guess we're
It's
promising.
right here on the screen.
Oh, read it off, Mo.
A promise ring is a sign of commitment between two people who won't commit.
So you got uppity unicorn up here. We got uppity unicorn up here. Problems with commitment. She got this so-called high-value man that we haven't seen. We've seen the ring. We've seen these so-called alleged gifts that this high-value man has bought her. We've seen, the cleavage. We've seen her naked in the shower on YouTube. But we haven't seen this man. And we are supposed to believe that a high-value man, he didn't buy a wedding ring. He didn't buy a $10,000 engagement ring. He bought a $10,000 promise ring. And then when we go back and we look at the history of the women on the panel, we always gotta look back at the history of these women that's on the panel, because they all share the same story. We had China White. She introduced herself in this space as a married woman. She got in that little back and forth, that whole love triangle with Rudamp and Mr. Fantastic, and as it turns out, she wasn't married. Uppity Unicorn, there's questions about this man who she says exists that nobody hasn't seen. Sway Celeste was up there. She claimed to have 6, 7 kids. Her husband worked night, and then during the day, her husband is still at work in the morning. Then afternoon, her husband is at work. Then back in the evening, overnight, her husband is always at work. And we know this because we've seen Sway Celeste go from panel to panel to panel to panel, all in a 24-hour period. And the brothers have said it is impossible for her to have a husband because at some point her husband can't work 24 hours straight for the whole damn week. Then we had I Am Verbal. We know who I Am Verbal is. She likes to come on these panels, and she likes to tiptoe and pretend that she has a man, even though we know she don't. And she finally claimed king. And I gotta salute I Am Verbal for coming clean and admitting that she didn't have a man. See, it's all right to not have a man, but this is why these women don't celebrate Valentine's Day. This is why they're Mormon. This is why they're Jehovah's Witness, a Hebrew Israelite, MGTOW monk, a Buddhist. This is why they practice all these religions to escape celebrating Valentine's Day, because they have no man. The only women who don't celebrate Valentine's Day is women who don't have a man. We all know it. Let me check out the chat room because I've been cooking. I've been cooking the last couple of minutes. But these women don't celebrate Valentine's Day because they don't have a man to take them out. Think about it. Valentine's Day this year is on the weekend. So that means we got women across the country who have men who are going to celebrate Valentine's Day with their man, have a nice romantic weekend with their man. Today they were getting their hair done, getting their nails done. They went to the spa. They went out and purchased themselves an outfit to wear on the dates this weekend. They made plans, they made reservations. They went out and purchased gifts. They went to Victoria's Secrets and got themselves that brand new G-string. And then their man ordered some flowers, had them sent to work, sent to their job, assuming if COVID didn't affect their job. But even if COVID did, these men had these Valentine's Day gifts sent home. They're making surprise gifts. No, they're really trying to make a bang for Valentine's Day to show their love and appreciation for their woman. And their woman is looking forward to do the same. But when you don't have a man, I am verbal. When you don't have a man, China White. When you don't have a man, uppity unicorn and sway Celeste. All of a sudden, the same women who want men to pay all the bills, they want men to provide, they want men to buy gifts, they want men to take care of them, they want men to love them, they want men to go down on them, they want men to do all these nice things. When the day is laid out for men to do all these nice things for them, all of a sudden they don't celebrate Valentine's Day. And I just want somebody to explain this to me, why they don't celebrate Valentine's Day, because they should be celebrating Valentine's Day. They should be celebrating Valentine's Day. They have all the reason to celebrate Valentine's Day. So I'm going to go ahead and drop the link to the chat real quick, because we got a whole lot to talk about this Valentine's Day fiasco. That's exactly what this is. This is all one big fiasco right now for these women to come up with this excuse of being woke. You see, I would respect the game. I would respect the game if these women said, the reason why I'm not celebrating Valentine's Day is because I don't have a man, I don't have somebody to take me out on a date. I would respect that, because then we could form a solution, we could calculate, we could figure out, we could come up with a plan to get you a man to take you out on Valentine's Day. And your boy, the Grandmaster Troll, I'm here to help these BWs, these single women out, those who have given up on love, those who have given up on men, those who have given up on Valentine's, given up on romanticness. I mean, they have literally checked out. They have literally checked out. They have given up. They have said, we don't celebrate Valentine's Day no more. You go into Walmart, you go into Target, you go into any of these stores, you see the pink, you see the red, you see the Valentine's Day card. They see all the men huddled around because it's the only day. It's the only day where men know they gotta buy a gift. They ain't gotta search far and wide. You just walk into the store, you see it right here, Valentines. You go to the card section, you pick up a card, you read the card. Oh, I like what that card said. You close the card, then you look up, you see the giant teddy bears. You go grab you a giant teddy bear, then you turn around, you see the chocolates, and you say, oh my God, they make this so easy. They put all the gifts for men right here in this one section. You walk, you pick up the chocolates, and then you see the roses and the flowers, and you say, oh my God, they make things so easy, putting everything in the same place. How can I mess this one up? And you go and you get the flowers and the roses, and then you walk out, you pay for your stuff, and you got you a starter kit to rekindle that fire for your relationships. And we got women out here who say they don't want to celebrate it. I mean, they got some girlfriends who are going to get lingerie from Victoria's Secrets. They're going to get some nice perfume, some body wash, some oil. We got women out here who's going to get a new dress with high heels. And I Am Verbal told me she loves some Louis Vuitton. But if she had a man, her man will be going to Louis Vuitton, getting you them red bottom heels that you want with that dress that you want, so he could take you out to one of these nice restaurants on the water or these nice restaurants in downtown. But now you don't, for some reason, you don't want to celebrate Valentine's Day. But the Grandmaster Troll, I want to help y'all women out. I believe I could find y'all some high value, some men who got good character, who could take you out for Valentine's Day. I just want to help y'all. We gotta make Valentine's Day great again. Because what I heard on that stream, it made no sense. It literally made no sense. I mean, what I heard. What I heard literally made no sense when it came to Valentine's Day. It literally made no sense. Let me go ahead and replay it, because when I first heard about a woman saying Valentine's Day was a simp holiday, I was at my computer like this. I was like, she said, She said, what? She said, what? Oh, you Captain says I got $5 on the Dusty V-Day gift. When I was listening to this right here, I was like, what? Really? Let me see if I can back it up. Let's see if it'll play. Come on.
Well, can I say something? I think you are passionate, right? But I'm gonna let Verbal get back to you. But I want to ask GM Grandmaster Troll. Grandmaster Troll, if you do a live stream, right, and you mention what you just put in the chat, I'm gonna have a problem with you. Because
now China White gonna have a problem with me because I'm doing a live stream about Valentine's Day.
Listen, Grandmaster Troll, there are black women that are woke, and there are black men that are woke. That's a simp holiday for a weak man. I mean, if he decides to get his woman something, that's up to him. But just doing it based off the Edomite telling you as a masculine black man, you need to do this for your woman. No, don't no man tell no man what to do for his woman. That is a simp holiday. And any man that go run to the store to buy flowers and balloons is a simp. And if you lean on that, it's because women been putting you pressures for putting you through pressure all these years. Now you feel like you have to do it because the Edomite told you you have to do it. But
She started talking about that Edomite. Can somebody explain what the hell an Edomite? I have no idea what a Edomite is talking about. A simp? What? A simp? A holiday? You see, the reason why. The reason why. Oh, we still there. We still there. We still there. We still there. We still there? Hold on, we still there? It says I'm still there. It says I'm still there. It says I'm still there. Am I still there? Okay, I'm still there. I'm still there. Let me know if my stream went down. My other computer froze, but I think I'm still there. But all of a sudden, Valentine's Day, a day in which these women get free gifts, a day in which these women get free gifts, it's called a simp holiday for some reason. Let's see if I'm still there. What can I do? I close that. I don't need that no more. 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 But they are talking about a simp holiday. Violence, a day, free gifts. They making all these excuses. Black women are woke. You know, we're Jehovah Witnesses. No, some of us are Mormon. You know, some of us are Buddhists. Some of us are Hebrew Israel. And I'm talking about they went the whole woke round on me. Woke, Larry H. They said they were woke. They said they were woke, and that's why they don't celebrate Valentine's Day. But I'm dropping the link because I know they're in the chat room watching. I know they're in the chat room watching, but for whatever reason, they don't want to hit the links and explain to the people the reason why they don't celebrate Valentine's Day is because they don't have a man to celebrate it with. And we could fix that problem. We're going to fix that problem tonight. Then we're going to fix that problem tomorrow night. And then on Valentine's night, we all going to come back and we're going to talk about how we had a wonderful time with our Valentine's Day gift. That's right. We are going to save Valentine's Day one BW at a time. So hit the like button, Cash App, $, the Grandmaster Troll, hit the super chat button, put pressure on these BWs to come up here and explain why they no longer celebrate Valentine's Day. And if you are a brother, come up on here and give your opinion on the Valentine's Day massacre. Because this is what we are looking at the moment. We are looking at a massacre right now. BWs around the world are boycotting Valentine's Day. Lil It's Up says GMT should give all the ladies in the chat. Sway Celeste says I stand in solidarity with incels by boycotting boycotting Valentine's Day. I Am Verbal says Valentine's Day doesn't determine anything. Y'all men are some real simps. That's what they're saying right now. Let's see if I could get something to drink. That's what they are saying right now. They, for some reason, don't want to celebrate Valentine's Day. They don't want that Louis Vuitton anymore. They don't want to make love to the man of their dreams. I'm at a loss for words myself. I'm at a complete loss for words myself that these women don't celebrate Valentine's Day. But they want men to pay all the bills. They want them to lay it down in the bedroom. They got all these demands they put on men, but when it comes on Valentine's Day, now they're giving passes. The Wacky World says, is GMT on his Kevin Samuels ish right now? I might be. This is a three-part. Tonight we talking about the excuses BWs make for why they're not celebrating Valentine's Day. Tomorrow we're going to give these single BWs some advice on how to land a Valentine's Day date last minute. Then on the Valentine's Day, we are going to recap our Valentine's Day experiences. I just don't want these single BWs out here to be left out. You know, I want them to get involved. No, I believe these BWs are special, and there's a special man out there for them somewhere. We just got to get them together, and if we're able to do that, we can make Valentine's Day great again. Wealthy Firefighter says a lot of these single ladies exposing their hands right now. They said they had men. They claim that they don't celebrate Valentine's Day, so I guess their so-called men are off the hook, even though we haven't seen them. Even though they come in YouTube chat rooms with fake names, they claim to have been bought and gifted $10,000 promise rings. These so-called men have bought houses, bought cars. You know, we had some of these women come on YouTube and show off that ring finger, talking about, look what my man bought me. And every time, every single last one of them, we found out they were in the back chats looking for a man, trying to get some love from a man, trying to get the D from a man. Exchanging phone numbers, exchanging new photos, the whole 9 yards. No, talking real naughty in the back checks, claiming to have husbands. Then all of a sudden, out of the blue, just 1 year out of the blue, they don't celebrate Valentine's Day no more. I Am Verbal says, GMT, you want some tacos? I know you ain't ate today. All I know is what happened to Valentine's. And we got Netta Youngblood says, all love GMT. I gotta ask Netta Youngblood. I gotta ask you, Mrs. Youngblood. Do you celebrate Valentine's Day? That's a question I want to ask. Hit 1 if you celebrate Valentine's Day. Hit 2 if you don't celebrate Valentine's Day. The Grandmaster Troll, I want to know how big this epidemic is. Chantel X says, you mean a $10 promise ring that turns your finger green. So right now I'm seeing more 2s than 1s. And the women are quite quiet. I asked Netta Youngblood, does she celebrate Valentine's Day? She hasn't answered. And the reason she hasn't answered, because if she knows, she says, I don't celebrate Valentine's Day, we know she ain't got a man. See, all you gotta do is ask these women, do you celebrate Valentine's Day? That's all you gotta ask them. You ain't gotta ask them, are you single? Are you married? You just gotta walk up on them. Excuse me, miss. Do you celebrate Valentine's Day? And if they say no, they're telling you no because they don't have a man to celebrate Valentine's Day with. And gentlemen, that is your opening to spit some game and to lay down your mat. We got somebody that said, hit 3 if we don't give a hoot about Valentine's Day. All these people is scared of Valentine's Day. I've been dropping the link. I'm gonna drop the link one more time because the people is scared. They scared of Valentine's Day. Yeah, people was scared of Valentine's Day growing up when you had to walk up to your crush and lay that Mac down. You had to shoot your shot. Oh, a lot of hearts were broken on Valentine's Day. A lot of hearts have been broken on Valentine's Day. So people is scared. You ain't gotta be scared, Sway Celeste, Netta Youngblood, I Am Verbal. Y'all ain't gotta be scared of Valentine's Day. All you gotta do is go to your phone. I know you got some prospects in your phone. I know you do. All you gotta do is text that one dude who you got your eye on. What you doing on Sunday? You wanna go out and do something? That's all you gotta do. All you gotta do. I Am Verbal, Sway Celeste, Netta Youngblood, China White. All you gotta do is put your best foot forward. That's all you gotta do is put your best foot forward. Get on. Stop being scared. Get off the bench. Get up out of the house. Get up out of the house and go make something happen. Angry Man Rap Sheet says, I don't hear Becky saying they not celebrating Valentine's Day. Hey, we just say we got all these other women celebrating Valentine's Day. But when we look at the black women demographic, not only are they not celebrating Valentine's Day, they have literally said it's against my religion to celebrate Valentine's Day. We got Rudimp in the house. I know he has a lot to say on this topic. I know he has a lot to say on this topic. Somebody says BWs are obsolete. We got I am Aries Queen B. I know she celebrate Valentine's Day. I know she celebrate Valentine's Day. Oh, she said they can't argue with. Now all of a sudden, I even went and picked up a Bible. I tried to find the term Valentine's Day. I'm searching through my phone. Is it a sin to celebrate Valentine's Day? And I couldn't find that anywhere. And you got people talking about they woke now, even though they still wear weed. They're still not submitting to their man, but they talking about they woke now. China White said black women are woke. That's what they told me. So we got somebody in here. We have. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up so the people can see who we have on. We have China White in the building. Tell the people why you don't celebrate Valentine's Day.
No.
No, she a little upset now. She a little upset.
I'm not upset. I'm not upset. I find it to be rude that you're using my content without asking me. Now you use my image in a video, and I hit you up. I'm like, you didn't ask me. Now on the panel, you could have asked me, can you use my content? You didn't ask me. I don't want to flag you, but if you want to use my content, you're gonna have to pay me. This is business. When I do live streams and sit up there and have conversations, that's not for free. I'm a businesswoman. So if you want to use my content and you want to get super chats and views and whatever, you're going to have to pay me. My content is not free, or I will flag you down.
All right.
And that's all I want to say. I don't have an issue with you. All I'm saying, if you're going to use people content, you got to ask. That's out of respect. I don't sit on panels and get on here. I actually have 3 channels. I have content on all of my channels, and I do this as a business. You don't. So if you want to use my content, you should have asked. You could have emailed me. You could have reached out. That would have been more respectful, but you decided to take my content and do your own live streams, which I find it to be disrespectful towards me. Now, you can take the live stream down and do another live stream without using my content, and we're cool. But if this live stream stay up, I'm going to flag you down. And I'm going to flag the other videos that you have of my content down. And I think I'm being very fair with you.
All right, China, I hear you.
Okay.
What you got for us, Runep?
Man, damn, China, she don't want you. Look, man, let the troll make it. But no, listen, let me speak on the actual topic, right? See, I think a lot of our women are starting to evolve. I think they're starting to grow up. You know how like when kids realize that there's no Santa Claus or there's no Tooth Fairy, you grow the fuck up and you realize that shit is really superficial and it's selfish and people ain't really fucking with you like that. All right. See, when it comes down to our women, I mean, come on, man. I mean, what do they want? Like they want the world, but what are they trying to give up to a guy who's trying to give them the world, man? In some cases, they avoid and curve the nigga who's trying to give them the world. So in these situations, right? Don't let the verbal or Celeste or Chain Wade or Netta or anybody in your chat room, don't let these women fool you like as if they don't have men hitting them up who's been dying to get their attention, and these women not fucking with them. They fuck with niggas like me who ain't trying to fuck with them on that level. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So of course they gonna dismiss the Valentine Day notion. Why? Because the nigga who they want to go out with, he already got a wife, or he ain't really made time for her. Now don't get me wrong. If that actual dude who she was fucking with that she can brag to other women about was hitting her up on some, look, I'm gonna take you out. Hey man, be ready this weekend. We finna go and shoot the shit. We finna go do what we do. Man, everybody would be like, yeah, I got me a Valentine's Day date. I got me somebody I'm about to go kick it with. It'd be the nigga that they really want to get with. Not some square lame ass dude. So the thing is, a lot of these guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can't, you need to step your goddamn game up when it comes to, your personality, your character, and all that kind of shit. Because these women, they'll go if you got the swag, nigga. But if you ain't got it, they not gonna feel it, nigga. And they would bypass on a day like Valentine's Day, Cupid and them, to prove that if the right nigga don't come through, she good. You understand what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Don't let these women fool you, man. They getting digged down on a regular. They getting that pipe on a regular. But do that nigga want to actually take you out? Do he want to be seen with your ass in public? That's the question. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Rollo, man. Rollo be coming up. Hold
What's
up.
up, Rue? What's going on, man? What's up, Grandmaster Troll?
What's up, Rollo? What you got
What's
for
up?
us?
What's up?
Well, on a serious note, China Right is right that in terms of these V-days and these holidays, they're all European pagans. She's not lying about that. That is definitely true. We didn't follow these days. We had our own days and stuff like that. So, outside of that, man, the woman's gotta do what they gotta do. They're gonna get their freak on, whatever, if they decide to. You dig what I'm saying?
I gotta ask you this, Rollo, because China White told us she was woke. What is the day in which black couples have a day specifically for them in which they celebrate the love for each other?
It's supposed to be every day, not just one day. I mean, we have special things we do for women, and women do special things for their man. But if you're gonna go traditional holiday, not the European holiday, it's a difference. Like if a woman does certain things for you, you look out for her. If you do certain things for her, she look out for you. Make sure everything's good in the house, this and that and the third. So there's certain symbols that points out what she said earlier in the video in that live you was on. Yeah, she's not lying about that. That's true. That Roman Catholicism, they be doing all types of freaking stuff with each other.
But in America, when it comes to Valentine's Day, we don't celebrate that aspect of it. We celebrate the love that you have for your partner.
You're supposed to have love for your partner from the time you met them if you're sincere about it.
Mm-hmm.
Why does it have to be a specific day? But like I said, you can make it any time of any day. It don't have to be their specific day. That's their specific day. We just happen to go into their specific day because that's what we was taught when we was young. We wasn't taught about our own love and compassion. We listen to everybody else's love and compassion, GMT. Why we don't have our own love and compassion stories?
You do. It's called Valentine's Day.
No, that's their compassion or whatever they consider it. I'm talking about our own.
You gotta talk to the woke brigade because she said black women is woke, black men are woke. So I would thought they would have a day.
Not all though. Not all. Some are. Not all. Some are. But she been knowing about this for a minute, so that's nothing new. She's into the Hebrew thing. She talks about it from time to time.
Mm-hmm.
But a woman always got needs regardless, man. If you take care of her, she's going to take care of you. That's how I look at it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's how I look at it. I mean, of course you show love for each other each day, but then you have days like anniversaries and Valentine's Day where you just spice things up and you take it up to another level.
I'm with the anniversary. If you met somebody and every so often, every year or every other year, you do something big. I'm with that. That's something we created and then they put it into something else. But if you look at ancient times, ancient civilizations, the man always did something for his woman for particular days. They would have parties, events, and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing with Valentine's Day is the same sex. It's not women with men and men with women. It's the same sex.
Mm-hmm. So
That's all. That's what it represents.
okay. It looks like we got somebody else on the channel. We got King Kunta. Tell us what's on your mind.
Yo, what's good, GMT?
What's good? What's good? I'm doing good.
All right, man. Yeah, you a funny dude, man. I like your stuff.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Valentine's Day is done. Why you gonna go out and buy chocolates, bears, dinners, just to try to get some draws? I ain't doing it, man. I've been married 10 years. We don't celebrate none of that stuff. Our kids, we don't celebrate birthdays, holidays. That shit just done.
You don't celebrate birthdays or holidays?
I don't celebrate nothing. I don't celebrate nothing but money.
Okay. So when you guys want to do something special for each other, how you decide what day to do that on?
What you mean? How you decide? You do it when you want to, man. It's time out for doing stuff because traditions say do it or the majority people doing this. Anything that the majority of people doing, I stay away from.
Okay. I mean, I kind of understand what you're saying, but with work and school and running errands, next thing you know, you done went a week, a month, 2 months without doing something special for your significant others or your members of your family, and you want to change the energy in your house. So how do you eventually come to the realization that I want to do something special for my wife today?
No, man, that's why you have to have a peace and a calm in your house. When you have peace and calm, man, every day is a celebration. You don't need no special day to show love or receive love, man. What you doing for Valentine's Day, man? Why you so gung ho about it?
Oh, when I'm doing for Valentine's Day, well, I have Grandmaster Troll Racing. Go subscribe to that channel. But there's a couple of car meets, some that had the Valentine's Day theme and some didn't. So I'm gonna be out there speeding on the highway.
You know with the main squeeze
with your
right now,
special lady?
GMT?
Yeah. With your
What about
special
the
lady?
special lady, GMT?
Oh, I don't have a special lady at the moment.
So, man, why the fuck you talking about Valentine's Day? Chill.
So you're not with the chick no more? You're not with the chick that you had on a live before or upload?
It's complicated.
Complicated, okay.
Yeah, that means he's creeping. Talking about it's complicated. Yo, but when it comes to what's going on, everybody? Yo,
what up?
When it comes to the topic of the video, as far as Valentine, I mean, I always found it to be very dumb for people to utilize one day out of the whole year to show how much love that they have for their significant other. It's like somebody in the panel says, that aspect should be done every single day, 365, 24/7. To me, I just never got that. It shows how programmed people are when it comes to doing things. They just programmed to do it. I'm going to celebrate this day because I've been told that, or I've been taught that this was, and it's so damn dumb and senile. I ask, do people even sit down and just do simple research when it comes to these holidays? Because
they don't.
They don't. Because on one hand, like for example, in so-called Black America, you got a lot of people who claim to be quote-unquote God-fearing Christians, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then they celebrate a lot of these holidays, not realizing that a lot of these holidays have a pagan history to it. It's the same thing when it comes to Valentine's Day. One origin of Valentine's Day comes from a Roman celebration called Lupercalia. I forgot how to pronounce Lupercalia or Lupercalia, where these damn Romans would sacrifice animals, create a whip, dip the whip in blood and whip females with it, and then females would put their name in a pot, some sort of damn pot or some shit. And what happened is the different males will come, put the name out, and they'll be with that female. There'll be a couple. That's one origin of Valentine's Day. Another origin takes place in medieval Europe, where they took February 14th, which was dedicated to the life and the death of a certain saint named Saint Valentines, and attributed to love or romance, because in medieval Europe, a lot of people in Europe, specifically in England and in France, they believe that on February 14th, that's when birds fall in love and end up mating, and they use that to signify the day as far as something romantic. You know, and if anybody do research on medieval Europe, even though certain groups, certain people within medieval Europe claim to be Christians, they still have some pagan ties to their customs that they practice on everyday life. So, I mean, when you do that research, it's like, okay, you know, when people do, you know, if people do that research and they look back like, okay, the first response that someone should have is like, okay, this is shit that I've been programmed to celebrate. That's the reaction when I get when I research these holidays, man. I don't know about you guys. What you guys got to say about that?
I agree, man. Most of the holidays have to do with pagan celebrations during certain seasons, like Easter. Easter ain't nothing but the spring festival. Christmas ain't nothing but the winter festival. Christianity and paganism is the same thing.
For me, when it comes to Valentine's Day, I understand all that's what they did over in Europe, but when it comes to celebrating Valentine's Day, you're just celebrating the love and you want to be more romantic with your partner on a particular day. Because as you going through work, school, and just going about life, that gets put on the back burner because you're busy with other stuff, but you're taking a day and putting work, school, and errands aside to focus in on your partner.
Yeah, that's sucker shit.
But once again, why does it have to be on a specific day that society was programmed to celebrate? That could be any day out of the year, or that should be done on a consistent basis, not just once a year, maybe once or twice a week. You know, or whichever day people have time. It should not be on a specific day that we've all been programmed. You know, to me, I'm just saying this program. We as a people, we have to get the hell out of this damn programming when it comes to celebrating these holidays. You know, it's like, and we cannot just look at it on a surface level, GMT, and say, well, you know, I just look at it as just this. We have to really realize what we're really venerating when we celebrate these days, because even though somebody may have good intent on celebrating that day, but it's still a history behind it, and it's a history of lies, deceit, and it's a history of paganism. That is, if people claim to believe in the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You know, I believe in that God. So I take certain things like that seriously when I do some research on these so-called holidays and realize that they have pagan roots.
Yeah, I understand the paganism behind it, but that's not what people are celebrating. They're celebrating the love they have for their partner on a particular day. And the reason why we all do it on a particular day, say you could have a wife and your best buddy could have a wife, and you could all get together and plan something and do something exciting because people have work and school, but you have a particular day in which you could put school, work, errands, and all that stuff on the back burner, put the kids, find a babysitter for the kids, and go out and enjoy yourself on a particular day.
Negative, GMT.
Why not? Tell me where I'm wrong, Kevin.
You have the weekend to do that, and I concur with OTV, because there, I don't know if you read the scriptures, but there's a verse in the scriptures that says, Wide is the way to destruction, and many shall find it. Narrow is the way to life, and few shall find it. And the interpretation of that is that a lot of people will follow the crowd and do what everybody is doing, not knowing that they're destroying themselves. It also goes further to warn people about pagan practices and pagan holidays. It's there in the scriptures. There is even you could probably help me with where the scripture was found, where they were describing how people would take trees and knock it into their houses and adorn it with lights and stuff like that. That's what we do on Christmas. I think it's in Isaiah or Jeremiah.
Isaiah 10.
Yeah, that's Jeremiah chapter 10.
Jeremiah,
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
Right. So what is happening is, even though you might look at it to say, I'm celebrating Christmas because I want to give my kids gifts, but you're being tricked into pagan worship by celebrating this through trickery. So you're trying to say, okay, we're just gonna go out and have a good time and celebrate love on Valentine's Day, but think about why they chose this day to tell you to do it. Your intention is to show your woman you love her, but regardless of how you look at it, you're celebrating a pagan holiday, which is going against the Most High. Either way you look at it.
Yeah, and you know, on top of that, to add to that, the whole point is, appreciate you, Jim T. Shout out to you brothers on the panel. Wacky, what's up, Kevin? A lot of the rest of you guys.
Zach?
What's up?
Peace.
What up?
What's up, bro?
Exactly.
It's definitely paganism. It's pretty much brainwashing. But on the flip side, I think black people use that to find an excuse to celebrate things in general. We all know the stories of Christmas, the guy in Scotland. We know about the Native American slaughter, pretty much. Thanksgiving. We know about all this, but yet black people are so proud. And even on top of that, the 4th of July, it wasn't you colored people
Speak
independent.
on it.
I'm just saying, but on the flip side, if we're gonna get back to the space and stay in, I guess, on code, whatever we call it, Thanksgiving. I mean, not Thanksgiving. Take that back. Valentine's Day is content in this space, and I'm gonna tell you the reason why. Because nothing is more predictable than to say, "Oh, it's Valentine's Day. You women are single," in the space where we talk about all of these things.
You finished, bro?
Are you done, Zach?
Yeah, he's pretty much done. Yeah, he's done.
He's finished? Okay.
You're not? My phone was messing up, but yeah, I'm done. I was just making the point that all the brothers on this panel who's speaking with y'all speaking, you guys are woke men, and you are men of God, men of principle. Everyone's not like that, and that's what I'm learning about this space. 3 years in, I realized that everybody not going to be receptive to what we're saying. That's all.
Yeah. See, to add on to what Zach was saying is that, you know, when one reason now people celebrate these holidays, aside from the fact that we've been programmed to celebrate it, I think it's also our people have a desire to be accepted in this society. So in order for our people to be accepted in society, we have to go with what the mainstream groups of people do as far as their customs and their traditions, and we follow that same tradition. You know, even if you would break down the history and prove it with actual facts and actual historical facts and actual historical records to a lot of our people, like Zach was saying, a lot of our people will still continue to celebrate it because they have a yearning desire to be accepted in a society that will never fully accept them. Do you guys believe I'm wrong or correct? What do you guys think about that?
Facts.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I want to talk about somebody mentioned 4th of July. If you black, man, 4th of July is the absolute dumbest holiday
Thank
because
you.
on July
Thank you.
4th, 1776, only thing was popping for black folks was the whip across our back.
Yep. And look, notice what I said. Black people are so proud. Look how they act. I'm gonna dress up. I'm gonna spend money. I'm gonna barbecue. Knowing goddamn well that you know better. And black people ain't stupid at all, bro. I don't want to make this a black history thing, but this needs to be said. Black people know better. We know how to fix all this. The problem is the arrogance and the miseducation of our people. I've noticed that. Man, I know some smart brothers that, man, these dudes pretty much threw away their life for the idea of chasing women and being thugged out. And I'm so street and real. It's not true. A real man take care of his family, his responsibilities, and his priorities. That's a fact. Anything a man provides for, that's what a man secures. That's a fact. And we don't see that. What we're seeing is a bunch of lab rats that's in America who believe in anything. They don't think for themselves. You know what I mean? Like, and it goes back to what this space talked about for like the last 2 years, being raised by these black women. I don't want to put it on black women. I don't hate black women, but I do critique them, and I will disagree. I don't just like what I see, and it's true. It's true, y'all. These women have raised these men. Some of them in their 30s, some of them in their 40s, some of them 21, 19, and they in the space. And they've been raised by a woman who pretty much destroyed this man's logical way of thinking by beating him down with his manhood first, cussing him out, treating him like crap, telling him he ain't nothing. That tears a boy. That's a fact. And this is what we see. So I'm not surprised, y'all. I'm not.
Is it all right if I jump in?
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna be put a max number of people of 6, so I'll be dropping off and putting other people back on. But Commendable K, it's on you.
All right, thank you, Grandmaster Troll, for having me on here. What's going on, panel? What's going on, chat? It was funny how most of these conversations always roll into the black woman is bad and woe is me. So I just want to say, the whole point of really celebrating anything, including Valentine's Day, is the fact that a lot of businesses have packages out there that you can't get on any other day. So it's in your best interest to take advantage of those packages, whether it be a dinner or roses or chocolate, what have you. You can take advantage of that stuff if you want to do something nice for your significant other on Valentine's Day, which is this Sunday. That's really all it is. It's stuff is packaged,
dumb,
and if you want to, how's it dumb to buy something that's packaged? It's not.
Why you gonna wait for a certain day? You saying they only?
Nah, it's
all they do is it's still the same M&Ms.
Nah.
Pink wrapper instead of yellow one. It's the same M&Ms.
Right now, it's like poor and broke people logic. On Valentine's Day this Sunday, there's going to be packages in restaurants that are not available any other day of the year because Valentine's Day is one year. So if you sit this one out, that's cool. But most of us who can afford it are going to go to a nice Michelin 3 restaurant and eat a really nice steak and other things that's not available any other day of the year. Just like, for example, I watched. Hold on. Can I finish my thought?
Let him finish.
Go ahead and ask about a menu.
Yeah, you getting a steak with a side of Corona?
Right. But yeah, on top of that, I don't think you understand, brother. And what's up, Screen Learner? How you doing, brother? Anyway,
it's Commendable K, CK. Yeah. What's up, Zach?
What's up, bro? I don't think you understand. I get what you're saying. You can make a mockery of it all you want, but what we talking about?
I'm not mocking. I'm literally saying that this is one day a year that they offer Valentine's Day packages for different things. So if you want to get those packages to show your significant other they're special, it's best for you to go on Valentine's Day, because if not, you might not get a lot of those things.
Yeah,
so if you want
the simp package.
Hold on. I'm going back to what Wacky said, which was true. You have to look and research these ideas and these traditions that you love so proudly. Like I said,
we're not talking about researching ideas. We're talking about a package on a particular day, and you want that package, you want that dinner, so you're going out.
Making his point.
Hey,
I'm just saying. I mean, I'm just saying. Like, have y'all ever been to a nice restaurant before, or do y'all just do McDonald's?
No, my wife. No, my wife cooked, nigga.
So you cook at home, at your place, at your home. That's where y'all spend y'all dinners at. Is at home only? See, okay.
Yeah, that's the best food.
If you can afford it, right? If you can afford it, you can go out somewhere where a professional cook or chef can make the meal for you, and it's going to be 10 times better than anybody can make unless they're a chef themselves.
They ice is colder, right?
Yeah, you must.
No. I mean, it's not about being ice is colder. It's just if you can't afford it, you can't afford it. I mean, if y'all's wives are chefs, then cool. Y'all, I'm just saying, if y'all wives are chefs, then cool.
What you think, Cav? What you think, bro? What you think?
Yo, to each his own. I mean, what did it say in the scriptures? He was filthy, let him be filthy still. What I remember is that the Israelites fell out of favor many times with the Most High because of gluttony. You know, and
so now we're talking about gluttony.
Let Kevin fish. Let Kevin fish.
And it goes right back to what I said. Regardless of how you perceive or how you want to celebrate this holiday, is not going to take away from the fact that it's a pagan holiday and it doesn't run congruent with what the Most High wants. I'm going to get off here because you can't convince people. You know, people do what they want, and I respect that. But for me,
people want their steak.
Yeah, but for me, I don't celebrate that shit, bro, and I will not ever date any female who celebrates that. Peace out, man.
Nothing wrong with that. I mean, you know, not all of us. Yeah, not all of us believe in an invisible man in the sky. So the same way that we have religion, and I'm just saying, hey, I'm sorry.
Hold on, Zach.
I can prove it verbally and really shut everything you're saying down. Listen,
about an invisible man in the sky. Okay, prove that there's an invisible man in the sky.
That's You think you're clever and smart, but you got to go harder than that, man. You don't trust me. What you're saying, you don't know enough. Trust me.
Hold on. Commendable. Finish saying what you guys saying, and I want to respond to your ultimate point.
Okay, so basically the point is if somebody wants to go out on Valentine's Day, which is this Sunday, and get packages and different things that are not available any other day, it's in your best interest to go out. Now you
package. Man, you keep talking about these packages.
Okay.
Name a pack. What package? What package are you getting Sunday? The Sunday
you said do
package?
What? Oh wow! So now, just because you can't afford to go to a nice restaurant, it's a simp package. Is that what it is?
Let me go.
Let me go put y'all on, Steve.
You don't do it real quick. Commendable okay. How you gonna know if these brothers don't have resources?
Who's talking?
Who's talking? This is Rollo.
Okay.
How you know if these brothers don't have money to do things with their women? What they do with their women is their business. You privatizing what you want to do. But at the end of the day, we don't celebrate none of these European days, man. We got our own days, man. Real talk, man.
So what days do you have?
That's why our people is at the bottom, because they doing everything everybody else is doing. We had our own tradition.
No, that's not the reason.
Man. Not with these other places. These other places about to fall, my man. You in La La Land,
so you better tell me us.
Let Rollo finish.
Okay.
You in reality, you ain't dealing with reality. You in La La Man, man. I deal with delivering. I know what goes on. And even them saying, man, like a lot of the things that's going on, they even know it's about to shut down. What you gonna do when things shut down, man? You prepare for the unexpected? You think this world gonna be going on forever, man? We about to get into some serious stuff. We getting into war, man. You talking about some foolishness, man. You better get in war mode, my man.
Nah, he did it on purpose, Ronald. He did it previously on purpose, and I'm gonna tell you why. But go ahead.
All right, let me hold on. Can I respond to Commendable?
I want to hear. I still want to hear about the simp package.
Hold on.
Let me package.
Let me respond to Commendable K as far as
New
he's
Jordan. I want to hear about that shit.
All right, okay. Before that, let me just make a response to Commendable K. Commendable K. As far as what he said, as in Valentine's Day, there's packages that's sold in restaurants that you cannot get in any other day. So it's good for people to take advantage of that day because of these packages. And my thing is this: okay, that's nice. My response to that is, so what? It's nice and dinner, but so what? So because personally, my personal beliefs is more important than some package at a day. I mean, if the next person wants to take advantage, I'm not even trying to be rude. I'm being sincere. I'm being genuine. I'm not even trying to be rude. If the next person want to utilize that day for they could get a sales package at a restaurant and what have you, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's them. But me, I look at things beyond that. If I do research on a specific day and realize that its origins come from a certain practice that is contrary to what I practice, I don't really care about what type of perks I can get on that specific day. I'm not going to celebrate it, and that's the way I look at it. You know, if the next person take advantage of that, that's fine. That's cool.
Okay, look, let me step it up a notch. It's time to cut to the chase, and I need to say a couple of things that will tell me a lot about so-called black people, whatever, right? First off, if you eating pork, you out of order. Okay? If you tatting your damn body up and you ignorant and you a damn
Commendable
thing, you out of order. If you a loudmouth nigga who think you smart and you think you clever, you out of order. That's the truth. The truth is, certain type of black men are realizing that in order to fix the situation we're dealing with, i.e. the community, then we're going to have to do some cleaning. That's number one. Number two, you can keep playing games and thinking you're better than black men all you want. It's only a matter of time. This shit is heating up. The races is turning browner, in case you didn't notice, but we've been here. And your ancestors been here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand that. Like, it's crazy, man. At some point, black people need to grow the hell up and talk realistic stuff about life and stop playing and trolling and playing these games. I mean, you can do what you want, give a little entertainment. That's okay. But at some point, when people talking about real stuff, you got to be realistic. You can't think everybody dumb and ignorant. You can't count people out. You got to be upfront and just real about stuff. You don't have to act a certain way. You don't have to be a nigga. Because leave it up to me, I don't deal with black folks. And the black people I deal with, the so-called blacks, they good people. They smart. They read. They understand shit. When I get around people who act ignorant and black, you might as well watch BT and go drink Kool-Aid, you ignorant nigga. It's pathetic. It shit make me sick, but anyway, go ahead.
No. What we should not do, we should not insult each other. You know, if we disagree, let's express our disagreement, you know, without insulting each other and disrespecting each other, you know. But outside of the insults, I'll say Zach can make a good point outside of the insults. No disrespect to Zach, man.
It's all good.
Commendable chitlins. Commendable chitlins. Please.
My thing is,
I want to ask Commendable chitlins about the simp package that he's going to get Sunday. He's already got reservations. He got his simp suit ready. He got his chitlin cake ready for when he come back for dessert. What's it?
What? Do that, man.
I'm glad y'all said y'all wasn't gonna start insulting because, you know, King Kunta or King Kunta, is it King Kunta or King Kunta? Like cunt?
Oh
King
man,
Cunt.
here we go.
I'm sorry. I didn't hear King Cunt. Is it King Cunt? So you know what I'm saying? You're on here without a picture.
King Kunta,
you know, I'm
commendable
King
chitlins.
Kunta. Oh, commendable chitlins. Okay, cunt. Well, it's like this. I'm up here with my face shown because I have no problem. If you truly were a king, you show your face, or at least have an avatar. So because you don't have an avatar, you're not showing your face, you got a lot to hide. Maybe you're not the king like you say you are. So to tell you about the package that you're asking about, you would know if you could afford to be there. Because when it boils down to it, when I said that if you can't really afford it,
avatar either. I can't afford an avatar.
Well, yeah, you probably can. That's why you don't have it up there. But when it boils down to it, the reason why I said that a lot of people who talk down on Valentine's Day really can't afford it, because the same way that most people don't trip about buying a Snicker bar at a grocery store when they check out, is the same way someone else wouldn't trip about Valentine's Day, as far as if you want to get those packages. Now, I will say, hold up, can I finish? Now, I will say you don't have to go out on Valentine's Day. You can stay at home and have your wife cook and do all that stuff. But for those of us that are interested in going out somewhere nice, whether it's a black-owned restaurant supporting black business, I thought you all were trying to support black business.
That's
it sounds like it. Right. So going out and supporting a black business on Valentine's Day, I think is a great thing. But to say that it's a simp holiday, or to involve religion where you're trying to do something nice for yourself or nice for someone else, I think it's disingenuous. See, we as black people got to get off. We as black people got to get off our high horse. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. See, right there. See, I'm trying to make
let K finish. Let K finish.
It's cool because see, most of the time, cunts can't shut their mouth. So if you think you're going to out-talk me with your inferior microphone, you're incorrect. So if you want to keep being a cunt, be a cunt.
Hold on, one at a time. Let him finish the point. Let him finish his point.
Because I could definitely out-talk you any day of the week. So are you done, or you want to keep going?
All right.
So like I was saying,
Commander Bouquet, can I ask you a question? Have you heard?
Well, I was talking, but I guess I'm done. But yeah, you go ahead and ask your question. No. Go ahead and ask your question, because we got cunts up here who are not letting anybody speak. Just like a crazy broad to act like she can't control her damn mouth. But go ahead, Kevin.
Hold on. I don't want to butt in. Sorry, bro. Go ahead, bro. Sorry.
Have you heard of the blue laws?
The blue laws.
Yes.
No, I have not heard of the blue,
He heard of the
blue
Snicker
laws.
bars.
I have not heard of that.
He eat a lot of Snicker bars.
Okay. All right. So I asked you that. I came back up because you mentioned like supporting black businesses and stuff like that on that particular day, the Valentine's Day. I mean, that's just one day out of the year. There are other days to support black businesses. But the blue laws, actually, I think they're reinstating them. Where I live in Jersey, it's in effect in the northern region of Jersey, where on Sundays, you cannot conduct businesses. You won't be able to support black businesses. Nowhere is open. You have to stay your ass home. Do you get the gist of what I'm saying? And this is every week, every Sunday. So it's not going to hurt you to not support black businesses just on a yearly pagan holiday, Valentine's.
So I looked up blue laws, and it says, according to Google, a law prohibiting certain activities such as shopping on a Sunday. Then below it says, in colonial New England, a strict religious law, particularly one preventing entertainment or leisure activities on a Sunday. So I don't prescribe to a blue law or anything that has to do with New England. I'm talking about going out and having a great time on, not just any day, but on a particular day when it's going to be celebration and activities you can't get any other day. So, for example, if there's going to be different things that's going to be decorated with the red, and even though I don't too much care for it, and cunts don't too much care for it, if my significant other likes it, I'm gonna take her out and just let her see it and have a good time. It's all about having a good time, supporting black business, supporting business, period, and ultimately not being a cunt. So I know you all are really into religious. You all have said that. Outstanding. However, any way you dice it up, not everybody's into your religion. So
she ain't gonna find it.
Say it again.
Bars. You hoping she'll find that little wee this year, but it ain't gonna happen. Too many Snicker bars.
I had no idea that we were gonna get homo and talk about another man's dick.
Well,
King Kunta,
let
you
me say
surprise
something.
me every time you open your mouth because you speaking on another man's dick, it makes you really, really suspect.
All right, hold on.
So
Let me
let me
get
get straight.
hold on.
Do you
Hold on.
want to see my dick? Is that what it is? Do you want to see my dick?
Hold on, Camilo.
Okay,
Hold on, Camilo. We got a
okay.
$5 super chat from my man Rollo. He says, "Tell him as in commendable K to support the Grandmaster Troll channel since he bragging he living a large
Yeah, he got so much
life,
money.
not saying he broke get downing people on the panel. Laugh out loud, unbelievable. So you are being challenged to donate to the Grandmaster Troll channel to back up the trash you've been talking on the panel. It's commendable K, who has the name Commendable. Is he willing not only to live up to his name, but will he support the channel?
Chitlin bowls ain't gonna do shit.
What does Commendable
So right
K
now,
say?
I challenge King Cunt to match me at least $50. $50 is nothing, and I know you all baited me into it, but see, you got to understand that when stuff like a $50 super chat is nothing, I can go ahead and do it. So King Kunta, King Cunt, if you really are a man of your word and you're about all this religion stuff, then match my $50, and then if you want to, we can match $100 after that. It's no big deal. I'm not up here trying to floss or flex on anybody. I just came to have a conversation. But King Cunt, if you want to continue to be a cunt and ask about my dick, all I'm going to do is just call you a homo and go tell you to go sit in the corner like a little boy you are. Because obviously you're too afraid to show your face or you cam up. Or you at least have an avatar in your picture. So you can talk about a simp package all you want, but when it boils down to it, when a man asks about another man's dick, it's gay as fuck. And King Kunta, right now, I think you're gay as fuck. That's why you give me all this attention. I don't want to fuck you. Okay, I want to have a conversation. Again, I don't want to fuck you. I'm not into gay men. If you're into that gay shit, then just say so. Because a lot of times people will try to cut you off and be, insulting because they really want to fuck you. Is that the case, King Cunt?
All right, let me say something. Let me say something. Hold on.
Please say something and welcome back.
Let me say something because the back and forth, no disrespect to any of y'all, but the back and forth that y'all doing is not leading to anywhere. That's why I said previously that it's better.
I wasn't wanting to have a back and forth. I was just trying to explain about Valentine's Day. That's why I said previously.
That's why I said previously it's better if we leave the insults out because what happened, I'm not saying Commendable K is defending himself because Kunta, no disrespect to you, you was initiating the insults. That's why I said let's leave the insults out of it because if we left the insults out of it from day one, it would not come to this conversation. We could have just sit back, had a little, friendly debate, a respectful debate and what have you. But Commendable K, you made a statement earlier when you stated how, those who don't believe in celebrating Valentine's Day, they say that because they can't afford to take their significant other out and what have you. Don't you think that's an ad hominem attack? Because you're personally attacking someone while at the same time making assumptions about a person's economic or financial status instead of just acknowledging the fact that people just have their own personal beliefs about the holiday, and due to their own personal beliefs that they feel it conflicts their own beliefs, they don't have an interest celebrating it. So what do you think?
So my answer to that is this. I would gladly apologize for making a statement if King Kunta will match my $50 super chat that I was challenged to do. I personally challenged King Kunta to a $50 super chat or Cash App or more, and I would gladly say, you know what, there are a lot of people who can afford to go out on Valentine's Day, but they just don't want to. So until King Kunta matches my challenge, I'll continue on talking about Valentine's Day, and I will not insult him or anyone else as long as no one brings the smoke to me. So like I was saying, when it boils down to it, people get real religious and historical, in my opinion, when the concept of spending money comes up in celebration. We got to get away with that. We got to get away from that. Because if someone doesn't like the holiday or doesn't want to celebrate the holiday, they don't have to necessarily speak negative on it, because by speaking negative on it, now it kind of opens yourself up to criticism. the same people who say that Valentine's Day is predictive programming will still spend the stimulus check from the government. So the same government that said this is Valentine's Day on February 14th will give you a stimulus check, and people will gladly spend that stimulus check whether they want to admit it or not. Accept it in the society by going out and celebrating on a reserved day. I think we just don't have someone. I'm sorry. I'm on a time limit now.
Why are you going on with your diet?
Well, his response would be giving a $50 super chat or more.
No, I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna do.
So now King Kunta's not going to spend the money because he has it, but he doesn't want to support Grandmaster Troll. He's on Grandmaster Troll's panel. He's probably up here all the time. He can't support GMT, yet this is my first time up here. I can support, and now King Kunta's looking like someone who doesn't really want to support your boy. GMT, you know, let us know. Do you really want to have people up here to support who don't want to support you? I'm just asking, Wacky World, you said, am I going to let King Kunta respond? The response for King Kunta would be him giving the $50 super chat. Go ahead.
It ain't going to happen.
Oh man, y'all gonna have a super chat contest, man. I'm not.
It don't have to be a contest.
It is a contest.
It's just one super chest. No, it's not a contest.
It is a contest. When you said I want Kunta to match my $50 or my $100 super chat, you know, you or more. That's a contest right there. You challenge him to a contest, man. Y'all having a super chat contest, bro.
I mean. Well, I'm just saying, you said that I should say that certain men should not participate in that because King Kunta can't. So King Kunta has all those free insults.
I just want to respond to
what
you
support
said,
your boy.
Man. I want to respond to what you said. What you said.
Your response would be $50 super chat.
Let King Kunta respond. Let him respond. Yeah.
Okay, we're waiting on the super chat for his response.
You said earlier that you do the whole Valentine's Day because that's what your significant other likes. So first of all, you
I didn't say that.
Level as a man, you did say that. You said I might not like decorations. I might not like the decorations, but if my significant other likes it, then that's cool. I don't operate like that. I lead. You know what I'm saying? I don't do something because that's what a woman expect me to do, or that's what society expect me to do. So yeah, we on two totally different levels. You on that simp shit.
Simp shit, but you still can't donate. It's called a relationship. Sometimes you do things to compromise because you're in a reciprocal relationship. Now, I don't know how you are with your woman. Maybe you don't show your woman off. Maybe your woman's not attractive for you to show off. I don't know. I just know that whatever insults you have out there and whatever lifestyle you live is fine. But $50 super chat or greater.
Show off the who? Show off the chilling eat niggas like you.
Oh well, probably show off the broke ass niggas like you because King Kunta. I'm gonna say right now, you're broke as fuck. The fact that you can't donate anything to Grandmaster Troll shows you're broke as fuck. And another way I can tell you're broke as fuck is because you have an inferior microphone than me.
I am broke.
I know you are broke. It shows because you have an inferior microphone. Your computer probably is low resolution. So you don't have any type of avatar. Because I was listening to your voice and I can barely hear you.
Y'all have a good night, man. Y'all have a good night, man. Grandmaster Troll, thank you for inviting me on.
Don't leave. Have a good night. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to run anybody off. GMT, my bad. You saying good night. I mean, I'm sorry I didn't mean to run you off.
That doesn't mean you run me off, bro. But yo,
okay. You still haven't asked your question. You said you want to ask me a question, so I assumed that I was running you off because you didn't get a chance to ask your question.
No, I asked a question already. I said, don't you think that what you said was an ad hominem attack and an assumption upon somebody's personal finance instead of accepting the fact that just goes against, or Valentine's Day go against somebody's belief? That was my question. You know.
So as far as if he could pay the $50 super chat to Grandmaster Troll, I would gladly apologize about saying that somebody can't afford something, because when it boils down to
looking for an apology, nigga? I
won't give you an apology, but when it boils down to if you can't support Grandmaster Troll, you just can't support Grandmaster Troll.
Hold on. Let me say, I'm sorry. I know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not asking for an apology. I'm just asking for just a simple answer. Don't you think it's an ad hominem attack and an assumption instead of actually acknowledging that it's just that the apology just go against some people's personal beliefs. I'm not asking for an apology. I don't care for an apology. No disrespect, but you know.
I was talking about as far as calling King Kunta broke.
Hold on.
Hold on. Y'all have a good night, man. Y'all have a good night.
All right, then, Wacky.
King Kunta don't want no apology either.
Hold on. John the Analyst, he sent a $3 super chat. He says, here's a Dusty donation. And then C Over with a $5 super chat says, I got 5 on the link. Now King Kunta can just donate 45, laugh out loud. I will say this when it comes to support. There's many ways you can support the Grandmaster Troll channel. That's by hitting the like button, joining the panel, and subscribing to the Grandmaster Troll Racing channel. So I'm going to ask my man King Kunta, are you subscribed to the Grandmaster Troll Racing channel? And before you answer, Rollo comes through with another.
Sir. Hold on. I'm gonna put it in the chat too. My bad.
We got Rollo. He comes through with a $10 super chat. He said, I add towards the plate 35 more to $50. Match it, panel folks. Cool.
You got a lot of people out here helping you.
Let me say something about that. Let me say something about that. Let me tell you something real quick.
I'm that type of nigga though. I'm the type of nigga that folks want to help. You ain't.
You mean other people fight your battles for you? Go ahead, Zach.
No. Relax, gentlemen. Relax. Listen.
Nah, man.
Never mind. Go ahead.
Yeah, nah, it ain't that, man. People just recognize, real energy in that whatever shit you on. Taking women out because that's what they want. Doing stuff for Sunday simp packages. Showing off your woman to people. You everything you searching for is outside. You know what I'm saying? I search from within. I don't need no outside approval. That's what chitlin' eating niggas like you.
No. Look, let me say this.
That's all you got? Because, I mean, when it boils down to it, you still haven't helped your friends get you to $50.
Because I was never trying to get to $50. What you dumb? You don't understand that?
Well, I mean, when it boils down to it, you can't do it, and everybody else is helping you out because you can't do it. You know what I'm saying?
You sent the 50.
I sent $50 to support Grandmaster Troll because he's nice enough to have me up here talking shit. So I'm supporting Grandmaster Troll.
I support Grandmaster Troll by subscribing, by sharing, by liking, by coming on his channel and kicking your
liking.
ass.
All free stuff. Wow. Okay.
So we got Cio.
I'm sure he can take your free support to the store and buy stuff with it. Outstanding.
Listen. Let me say this. Grandmaster Troll and all the other content creators will be okay. They're gonna get support. People are gonna donate. I do it most of the time behind the scenes. As far as like, I don't donate with super chat. I will hit your cash app. And only how I do that if I feel like you're a real person and I'm gonna be like, you know what, I got money. I'm cool. Like, I don't be donating like no sucker acting like a fan doing that. I don't do that unless you're being realistic. If you're being realistic, I can respect that. But that shit you talking, I put 50. That's on you. You might well trick your money out. Go get some weed and some damn McDonald's stuff.
No. I think supporting black content creators.
He do plenty of tricking in McDonald's. Look at that nigga.
And obviously you don't because you haven't contributed anything to Grandmaster Troll.
McDonald's.
And plus, your mic is inferior. You're not camming up because you're a coward. When it boils down to it, you can throw insults all day. I mean, we could do this all day. I'm gonna drown you out. It doesn't really matter. So when it boils down to it. Oh, go ahead.
We got Ciova with a $10 super chat. He says, I match Rollo, so Kunta only got to pay $25. Still need that link. Laugh out loud.
Listen, don't worry about it. I got some at the end of this fight. I got you.
You know?
I got you. Don't even worry about it. Trust me.
All right. I appreciate everybody who support, whether it be their viewership, hitting the like button. Joining the panel, we got Larry H. He says $5, only $20 now. Toby. So I guess you're trolling on King Kunta's name.
Oh no, I ain't never going to Toby. I'm staying Kunta. My name is my name.
People want you to drop the link if you want to, GMT. Okay, never mind. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if anybody had anything else they want to say. I was going to just kind of, finish as far as, what I'm saying, Valentine's Day. I mean, for those of us that like to celebrate and not, I guess, talk crazy or whatever, but when it boils down to it,
Oh my God, we talk about the anniversary.
You look like the type of nigga that'll dress up like Santa Claus, like a black Santa Claus.
A black Santa Claus?
Type of nigga.
A black Santa Claus. That's the best you could do.
Kunta, man, we need that 20, dog.
No, don't. He ain't got it. I guess he'll let the women in the chat spend. I guess he'll let the women in the chat support Grandmaster Troll since he can.
Dog,
all he's got is insults.
Dog, we brought it down for you, player. We brought it down to 20. We got 20 beans on that now. Come on, get your boy 20 beans, man. Oh, he left.
Wow. See, you know what? Now I'm gonna talk my shit. See, when it boils down to it, and no disrespect to you, GMT. I know you like saying thumbs up and sharing the video and everything, but I'm gonna go and just spit talk my shit and spit game when it comes to people who got your back no matter what. It's like this, you could be surrounded by a whole bunch of people who say they're down for you, but if someone gets challenged to show you support, they should be able to support you. You know what I'm saying? Any way that sees fit to show, I guess loyalty.
Man, shut up. GMT already said you can show your support in other ways. I'm showing my support
right.
in
But
other ways.
I'm just saying,
You know
if that's the only way you can support is with a thumb up and with a subscription and a share, then that's all you can do. I mean, you know what I'm saying? When it comes down to it, I'm not saying, he can prove that he's not broke. If he's out of his league when it comes to matching my $50 super chat, then cool.
That's all I can do.
I know it's all you can do. If you're out of your league, you're out of your league.
Wait.
No,
hold on, wait. Let me say this. Hold on, wait. Let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell y'all something. I don't want to overtalk you, brother. Side like that. It's hard to get black men to support if black men not involved and they don't feel like they can relate. Like I'm like that. Like I've been in this space and this channel, I get criticized. Oh, you don't donate. That ain't true though. Like I can easily support the channel. Like it's nothing. That's not my problem. My thing is at some point, black men should be on their purpose and be like at least focus on their goals or something. Like I can respect the man who just tell me, man, I'm doing this. I gotta pay this for my kids. I gotta do this for me. I'm a man who I can respect that more than a dude trying to talk me out of money. Period. And let's be real.
So you just said that it's hard to get black men to support, but then in the same breath you said that you don't want someone to talk you out of your money. When it boils down to a support. Now I got it. Nobody has to donate. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to bully anybody or anything. But
you can't tell a man what to do. You out of order for that, bro. You shouldn't even move like that. That's not honest.
Well, no, I just asked for a challenge. That's all. But when it boils down to it,
fall down, but we get up.
Who you gonna bully?
We fall down, but we get up.
Set your big dumb self up.
Hey, when it boils down to it, you know what I'm saying? In this space, a lot of black men don't want to support black men, and they'll come with insults and excuses as to why they don't want to support. So
That's
I mean,
true,
if King Cunt doesn't want to support, he doesn't have to. No, if it's not true, he would have already supported. Everybody else was giving, trying to help him out, get him over, get him to the finish line, have him score a touchdown.
Bro, we got 20. We put 20 down on it, man. You got 20 down on it, bro. We got
20 down. And King Cunt is not trying to go the rest of the way.
20 down on it, bro.
A lot of us have been in this space talking about something we don't get support from the brothers. Yet we're right here waiting for some support, and all we get is insults.
We got 20. We brought that down. We brought that down to 20, bro.
Man,
we acting like the head
$20. All you got to do is come up off $20. Do you want me to give the $20 for you? Do you want me to give the $20 for you? Are times that hard where I got to give the 20? I can give the $20 for you, and then I'll just shut the fuck up about trying to get you to support Grandmaster Troll outside of being broken for. Yeah, you want me to pay the $20 for you? Is that what you want?
We brought that shit down like a hedge fund, man. We shorted that shit to 20.
King cunt. King cunt. Do you want me?
My brother out like that. You can't do him like
no,
that.
I mean he's already asked me about my dick, so I'm already looking at him like he's weird. He's already asked me about my dick. I'm looking at him like it's weird. But do you want me to pay the $20 for you? Is it that hard for you to support GMT where you need me to give the $20 for you? If you want me to, I will. King cunt.
Man, pay the man.
You want to pay your $20?
Don't give him 20. Give him 10.
All dollars is now saying give $200. Wow. You know what? Broke people always got something to say as far as other people spending money. If you ain't got it, you ain't got it. But I will gladly pay the $20. I know you broke, and you also are a man that acts about another man's dick. So that's why I'm looking at you like, you know, does he?
Calm down, fellas. Come on,
does he want to meet me there and look at my dick? Is that why he actually talking about my dick? But anyway, do you want me to pay the $20 for you? So
I want to ask now, Commendable. I want to ask you a question, Commendable. You was up here earlier talking about packages and dinner and stuff like that for Valentine's Day.
Yep.
Is that because like you like you're saying that guys have to like
what the package is?
Like what is the packages? I was confused on that thing. The packages that for Valentine's.
So are you familiar with seafood? I'm not trying to insult your intelligence, but when it comes to seafood, a lot of time it's like market price. So for example, in the shrimp, lobster, or seafood, and you want it, you're going to buy the market price. The market price you get might be a better deal than any other day of the year because it's part of a Valentine's Day package. I mean, you know, look at me. I like to eat. I like lobster. I like shrimp. So if I want to pay a cheaper market price than any other day of the year, it's in my best interest.
Tomatoes, hams, hogs.
It's in my best interest to go and get this package. That's all I'm saying.
So but the thing is, like, I understand what you're saying. It's just a little confused.
Big bowl of chitlins come Sunday.
That's that slave food, man. Chillin'. But
yeah, he keeps talking about slave food because he's acting like a slave. He was asking about my dick.
I just understanding the package thing
about my dick, and I'm wondering why is he up here being gay?
I know
why don't you just come out and just be a homo? Because you keep every time I talk, it's like you talk like you want my attention. If you're I mean it's like this. You the one up here talking about other man's dick. You're the one acting talking about other man's dick, king cunt. So if you want to just tell me something,
what the
tell me.
Y'all niggas is crazy for real.
So with the pack, so you're just pretty much saying that you like Valentine's Day because you get a cheaper deal on food.
Say again.
You say you just like Valentine's Day because you get a cheaper deal on food.
Well, no, I mean it's a number of different things.
They give extra.
Wow, you know what? Bitches never can shut their mouth. They always run their mouth, and that's why we can't have loudmouth broads up here. Every time grown men are trying to talk, you got these broads opening their mouth, saying really dumb shit.
Shit look like hearts.
King cunt. King cunt. Can you please shut up? Adults are talking. All right, see over. Ask your question again.
Can you ask me a question?
No, I'm saying like it's not necessarily just the discount on food. That's just one of many examples as to why you'd want to get that package. That's what I'm saying. Like it depends to each its own as far as.
So my question would be like, you just like Valentine's Day because you like spending time with your lady. Is that?
Well, okay. So I pretty much go out every weekend.
Okay.
So going out on Valentine's Day is going to be just like going out any other day.
And you're in a relationship, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I
hold up. Adults are talking. So I live in Las Vegas, and whenever I take my lady out, we go to the Strip and we have a good time. We go out every weekend. So going out on Valentine's Day, going out to.
So you go to the West End, right? What's the name of the strip? The West End.
You said the name of the places we go to.
Yeah, what's the name of the strip? The West End or something like that? I know people in Vegas, they go to this main strip all the time. It's like
it's like there's only one strip, the Las Vegas Boulevard. It's only one strip.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I mean, if you want me to name restaurants, I can name restaurants that.
Nah, we don't. I mean, there's only so many.
Nah, we don't want to know your restaurant. Hold on, wait. Let me say this, man. We don't want to know your restaurants and your little story. Let me tell you something. You understand me? Listen, relax, dude.
That's it. That's it, Zach. Just relax. That's it. Okay.
No, I'm saying relax. Step back. Think about it. All that shit you talking, that shit is playtime. This is real life. You know what I mean?
Zach, you're not making any sense right now. Do you want to give clarification of what you're saying? Because right now, it's like saying, it's clown talk.
Listen, it's clown talk. Come on, man, you're funny. But anyway, look, all that shit you talking, it's cool. It's predictable. It's pretty much typical. You sound black and ignorant and funny looking. I'm gonna be real. Like, let's be like, that's the truth. That's why once my channel start, I'm not letting you niggas, man, I'm running you niggas back the hell off a panel, straight up, period. I'm not gonna play with none of you little fast talking niggas. You niggas slick and you say a lot of stupid shit. I can't respect it. I don't care where you from.
Okay, so back to what I was saying. Las Vegas Boulevard is the only strip right here in Las Vegas. So I mean, I don't know if y'all want to have any more questions as far as Las Vegas or what I do on the weekend.
What are your thoughts? So what are your thoughts to men who are single during Valentine's Day?
If you're single during Valentine's Day, you're just single during Valentine's Day. I mean, it's point blank period. I guess, you could just stay home or go out, whatever people want to do. You see, talking about two single men going out together?
Oh, hell no, bro. No.
Well, you said two single men, so I don't know.
No, I said, what would you tell?
What would you tell? Shit is that? What is that, man? Hold on. This man mentioned two men. What the hell are you doing, dude?
It's called asking questions. It's called asking questions. Right, it's called asking questions. It's called asking questions. Zach, calm down, Zach. Calm down, Zach. It's called asking questions.
Bro. I'm not gonna
so my advice to, I guess, single man as far as on Valentine's Day, I mean, it depends on what they want out of that day. If they don't want anything, then they could just chill or whatever.
Listen, screw Valentine's Day, dude. Let me tell you the honest truth. When it comes to me and women, I respect women. I have a mother. I have sisters. That's true. At the end of the day, I'm realistic about life. I don't trust women. A lot of these women are fucking brainwashed and stupid while you niggas kissing their ass and putting on capes. You look weak. Stop doing that. That's pathetic. Please.
So if you're not dealing with women, then what are you dealing with?
You're dealing with women, but it's on your terms as a man. And we're going to give up this whole idea of falling in love and being some little lollipop-ass dude like you. Oh, Valentine's Day, I'm going out. You ain't doing nothing. She don't like you. She'll kick you in the nuts and make sure.
Where's Sir Ism at when you need him?
You look good, dude. You think you smart. You think you got it. You fucking idiot. Listen, you don't know enough. Relax. This is my shit. This is my space. Been in this space for 3 years. I figured y'all out in 2 years. The manosphere, it's over with. You better talk right, dude.
All right, hold on. We got a new person on the panel, Azure Saint. I want to get that person in, see what there's on that line. But before I do that, King Kunta, I'm not sure if something wrong with your mic, but you're trying to get in twice. So I'm going to drop the one that you're on the panel now and bring up your new one. But Azure Saint, it's on you.
All right. What's up, Grandmaster Troll? How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Oh, I'm doing great. Yeah, this and there, but yeah, I just want to address the whole real life thing. Like, what's your do you have any beef with real life?
No, I don't have any beef with real life.
Oh, okay, because in one of your videos you were mentioning that she destroyed your car. Mm-hmm. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
Oh, because I'm gonna need some proof that she actually destroyed your car. Because I think you're just saying this to try to ruin her.
No, is that right? So have you asked in real life about the situation?
Not yet.
I think if you asked her, I believe she would tell you the truth.
Yeah, I think Yeah, I know she'll tell me.
Man, can we get back to the Sunday simp packages? I want to hear Chitlin Ball speak on that Sunday simp package for him and his whatever prostitute he taking out Sunday.
Sunday simp package, this nigga ignorant. Sunday simp.
Oh, it looks like I guess Cunt came back up here, king of the cunts, and I guess you think I'm taking out a prostitute because that's all you could afford, right? Is that what your deal is? That's all you could afford. That's why you immediately went to prostitutes.
King Kunta, you simp
King
ass simp.
You had it right, King Kunta. The man's up here talking about my dick.
Eating, sniffing.
I'm surprised a bunch of men are up here not finding it weird that King Kunta is up here asking and talking about my dick. Like King Kunta. If you gonna be up here and be homo, then why don't you just go ahead and come out the closet and stop playing? That's basically what it is.
Yeah, hold on, dude. Both of you dudes. Let me say something real quick. Relax, nigga. Don't be talking about that shit because all men don't agree with that. I don't give a damn about
Zach, you gotta play it back. This the King Cunt. He was like talking about my dick. Maybe you missed it. Maybe you sleep.
Okay, let's.
I'm telling you. Roll back the tape. Roll back the tape. I know you don't care, but I'm just responding.
I don't know all that. My thing is,
Zach, let me ask you a question, Zach. Are you is that your guy or something? That's the reason why you're taking up for him. Because every time I talk about the fact that he was trying to talk about my dick, it's like you get real loud and try to quiet me down. So Zach, you know what I'm saying? Hold up, Zach. You a cool dude and everything, but now I'm giving you the side eye because every time I come down on King Cunt about him talking about my dick, you put your cape on or you join him and trying to call yourself jumping on me.
You going hard.
I mean, Zach, let me know, Zach. Let me know exactly where you stand because I'm thinking you a cool dude. I've been on panels with you in other places, and now I'm seeing a different side of you.
I'm still a cool dude.
Okay, well, I mean, if I'm addressing King Cunt talking about my dick, I don't need you putting on your cape. I guess trying to, play, I guess Captain Save him because when it boils down to it, I'm just addressing this dude. Oh, I guess he decided to turn his camera on. I think you need to get your camera game together. Get your camera game together, King Cunt.
Listen.
Get your camera game together. Wow, this dude looks like Ratatouille. He looks like Ratatouille on the Disney cartoon, and he has a nerve to talk about anybody's appearance. Ratatouille, are you gonna cook something? Ratatouille, are you gonna cook something?
Man, y'all don't gotta go that far. Listen. Screen learning, you right.
We've been that far. We've been that far. It's already we've already taken it there.
We got Mr. Brown and we got Franklin on the panel.
I ain't putting on no capes, bro. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I was just saying, damn, we all on the show, we all on the live stream right now, and everybody don't want to talk about that shit y'all talking about. Funny dude, man, you guys gotta relax, man. Stop
about Valentine's Day. Stupid. I mean, hey, your boy
cool.
King Cunt.
Cool. It's nothing wrong with that.
I mean, King Cunt is the one asking about my dick. Which no, you're not gonna see it, sir.
I didn't say nothing about none of that, dog. I didn't say nothing about none of that, dog.
I'm just responding to you. Ratatouille asked about my dick. He looking like a whole mouse up here, and I'm just addressing him. Now, I was just trying to, give my statements as far as why Valentine's Day might be good for some of us, and you all talking about a simp package. So if you all going to talk about a simp package and talk outside your face, then I'm going to put you back in your place, point blank, period. I'm not going to come up here and be nobody's punching bag. Come on, Zach, you know me better than that. So when it boils down to it, I'm just laying out exactly, my points, trying to be respectful, and you all got disrespectful, and I have yet to see King Cunt match my $50. He doesn't have to if he don't got it, because the way his face was looking, is looking like he probably, washes his face with hand sanitizer. So if he can't afford soap and washing his face with hand sanitizer, then so be it. But I'm just trying to have a normal conversation, Zach. Stay focused. If you're trying to have one too, I can continue to lay out my points, but it's up to you.
No, listen. Let's relax, gentlemen. Take a breath. Take a step back, for real. Chill out, dude. Like, chill out. Anyway.
You've been saying chill out for the past, 10 minutes.
This is good.
This is on a world stage, bro. We don't got to do it like that. We can talk about real shit that we all can speak fluently shit about. Like, let's be real. We don't even got to do that. You and culture, that's on y'all, bro. Y'all niggas arguing. Y'all going back and forth. I ain't got nothing to do with that. It's not my business, bro.
Okay, I'm just up here for the
Grandmaster Troll, man. This is entertainment. You know, this is what this
it is. I agree with that. It is entertaining.
I ain't trying to be entertaining. I ain't trying to be entertaining, to be honest. I'm trying to just.
I mean, none of us are. You know, I'm up here for the.
You can still be you. You can still. I mean, you can still be you and still talk some real shit. Like, it's just how you do it. Like, people be ignorant and black niggas, and I'm right about what I think about black people. Every day, I'm getting sick and tired of stupid black people. They be saying the wrong shit, and they talk too much. They think they smart. They don't know a motherfucking thing. They ignorant. Period.
Hey, they calling you the drunken master, Zach. Are you the drunken master?
Oh, now I'm drunk. That's so black of you little ignorant niggas. Go barbecue. Go watch BT. Go drink some Kool-Aid, little stupid ignorant nigga. I'm getting sick of you black people. Y'all say the wrong shit. Shut the fuck up. You don't know nothing. Be quiet.
Okay, so that was Carl to Dad saying you drunken master. I'm just relaying the message. So yeah, you know, I'm up here for free advertisement. That's pretty much why I'm up here, and that's the reason why I support it. And I'm sure King Cunt. Now you know what? I'm not gonna disrespect your name unless you talk outside your face again. Then you know what I'm saying. You know, King Cunta. You know, if you don't want to match the $50, you don't have to. You know what I'm saying. I understand, and I understand your position as far as the whole Valentine's Day. You know, it is what it is. But let me ask you. Oh, he's gone. Okay. Well, I guess Zach, I'll ask you. So Zach, are you doing anything you know, significant on Sunday or this weekend with your woman, or do you have a woman?
I ain't doing nothing. I got several women, and that's a fact. Look, let me clear this up real quick so you can get rid of this little myth that you've been believing in. No thanks to the internet. You little stupid black people, y'all love media so much.
All right, so I take offense. Why you talking about? Why you say stupid black people? I take offense to that. I take offense to that. You know, if you're gonna sound like a white supremacist, then you'll be dealt with as such. Don't do that.
White supremacist. Come with
you said stupid black people, right? You said stupid black people. You sound like a white supremacist.
Your ancestors were smarter than you. You saying that shit, they'll laugh at you and smack the shit out you. What the hell are you talking about?
Same thing for you saying stupid black people over and over again. I'm just addressing what you're saying.
Fucking ass because you're not smart. You're not intellectual. You're not smart. You know.
Saying stupid black people does not make you smarter than what you already are not. I'm just saying. Saying stupid black people, that just sounds really dumb. So I mean, do you want to? I mean, if you want to have a conversation, we can have a conversation.
You're right. You're right. I can have a conversation, but you have to be realistic and talk with facts and logic. That shit you talking is funny. Period. I'm gonna be honest.
About Valentine's Day? Talking about Valentine. Everything I said about Valentine's Day is stupid
I'm at
and
90
not logical.
grand this year. I'm at 90 grand a year this year. I stepped it up. I'm different. I don't have any felonies. I don't have a tattoo. I only eat one meal a day. I'm different. All that little funny shit you talking, you little ignorant prick that'll do anything and somebody will hurt you, man. And I can see.
Oh, who's gonna hurt me? Who's gonna hurt me?
Life.
Are you saying? Are you trying to threaten me or something? Because I tell you what, if you try to, I'm just saying. You said someone's gonna hurt me, so I'm asking, are you threatening me? Is that what you're doing right now?
No, I'm not. But I'm just saying.
The simp alone.
I mean, let.
No.
All right, look, Ratatouille. Go cook something, Ratatouille. Looking like a whole rat in the face. Go cook something. Rat face nigga. Go cook something.
Man,
rat face nigga. Your face looks like someone dragged you on the ground on the concrete.
Man, stop all that putting a drug.
I mean, I'm just saying when you got on the camera and showed your teeth, I didn't see anything white.
Lighting, man.
Don't you? Oh, bad lighting. That's the reason why your white teeth is looking black.
Hold on, wait.
Sir, go to a dentist ASAP. Go to a dentist ASAP.
What's up with screen on that face?
And the lighting.
What you got going on?
Oh, the lighting was bad. I tell you what, all it takes is for you to go to the dentist to whiten up your teeth. Right now, I was able to see your face, but not see your teeth.
The camera cheap and bad too.
Oh, the cheap camera. Man, oh wow, see.
I can't afford no avatar, man. You think I can go in this? I can't afford no avatar.
All right, Zach, you were saying what again?
Yeah, man. I just want to hear about the
I was
Sunday
saying,
simp
what's up
package.
with you and Faith?
What you mean?
Sunday simp packages.
Okay, back to Ratatouille. Because obviously, you know what I'm saying, I guess for some reason you're not getting
is it? What
all
is
of a
in the
sudden
Sunday
you're not
simp
getting enough
package?
cheese or something.
What's in the Sunday simp package?
I guess you're not getting enough cheese or something. No. I guess you're not getting enough cheese because you know I don't know, for some reason you put on your camera and I'm thinking like, damn, is Master Splinter up here from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Is Master Splinter up here? Do you know karate, Master Splinter? Because you look just like that motherfucker.
What's the Sunday simp package?
Master Splinter. So the Sunday simp package is what niggas who look like Master Splinter end up buying because money or any cheese.
Hey man, y'all niggas is crazy, like for real. Listen. Does
that include the chocolates with the little? That include a bunch of the chocolates with the cherries in them and shit.
It's not funny if you laugh at your own jokes, man. So how long have you been looking? How long have you had a rat face? How long have you had a rat face?
It comes with a side of chili.
Oh, it does. Because your face looks like some dirty ass chitlins. I'm glad you said that. I'm pretty sure your face smells like some dirty ass chitlins. And the way your room was looking, was looking like you was in one of those group homes. Are you in a homeless home? Are you in a home for homeless people? That's the reason why the lighting was so bad. Because when I looked in your room, it looked like, I don't know, you was looking like you was like really. I'm gonna need you to fix your light. I know, because I'm looking at your room and I'm thinking to myself like, damn, is this dude in one of those homeless shelters? Is he on
we're trying to find out what that simp package is.
All right, hold on.
What's up, bro?
Hold on, one at a
The
time.
simp package is for homeless people that live in a homeless shelter that are online trying to talk shit. Dude, I'm gonna need you to decorate your walls.
All right, hold on.
Are you in jail? Are you supposed to be on the internet? Because right now you're looking like you in jail.
Hey.
And that's the reason why you talking about my dick, because you got your roommate who pretty much busts your booty every night. Is that what it is?
Oh.
Is that why are you in jail right now? Are you in jail? I've gone too far. You all talking about a simp package, and I've gone too far. All we're doing is having a conversation. I'm just asking him, is he in jail? Because if he's in jail, I don't want to blow up his spot. You know what I'm saying? Get him in any more trouble. Is it after lights out for you? Is that the reason why you looking like, you know what I'm saying, you're real quiet, you got the lights low over there?
This is the good room.
Are you gonna roll into bed with Bubba, your jailmate? Are you gonna roll into bed with Bubba after this is over with? That's why the lights are real low. Because it looked like you had some candles in the background.
He said Bubba.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, Bubba. Because if you're in jail and you got a roommate.
Hold on.
If you're in jail and you got a roommate.
Hold on.
Let me know.
That's the gayest shit I ever heard, man.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna let you guys back up, but I got a $25 cash up from Aries. He says for Omar's illegitimate daughter.
So I told you, bro. This is the management. You're gonna thrive anyway. Trust me.
Oh damn! Aries covered the floor.
Okay, I guess everybody was able to help out the jailbird over here.
I'm always covered.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure your cellmate always has you covered. That's the reason why you're so confident right now and happy. Congratulations on your cellmate for covering you.
Man, shut your big dumb ass up.
Oh, my big dumb ass.
Don't you got a chili smoothie to drink?
You're the one looking like Master Splinter.
Oh, the nigga said a chitlin smoothie. Yo, how you make a chitlin smoothie though? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Well, first you take Master Splinter's face over here and rub it around in the drink.
Ask Chitlin Bucket. Ask Chitlin Bucket over there. Chitlin K. Ask Chitlin K.
You know, it's funny. It's funny you think that you're real funny right now, man. It's amazing you think you're real funny right now. So, do y'all want to have an adult conversation, or do y'all want to continue to be like little kids? It's up to y'all.
I want to continue to kick your ass. You chilling, eating.
Oh, kick my ass. Oh, wow. The dude that when he turns
know.
this camera on, he's looking like he's living in his mom's basement. You're going to kick my ass. Wow. So tell us more about your mom's basement.
I'm just talking talking about on the.
Tell us about your mom's basement.
The roasting kick ass. I ain't talking
about.
about
The roasting kick ass while you're in your mom's basement. Is that your mom's basement or your grandma's basement?
This my basement. This my.
Oh, it's your basement. So you live in your own basement.
This is my lap of luxury.
You are a basement troll. That's what you do for a living. Master Splitter. You're in the basement. You look. I think I'm calling you Master Splitter because you really live in the sewer.
Exactly.
Who's the new dude that came on the
chefing up, chilling, eating niggas like you.
So that's the best you got. That's the best you got. You live in your mom's basement, bro. Man,
I'm trying to figure out how the fuck you make a chitlin smoothie though.
I told you it's my basement.
Okay, well, you lucky he was in jail, and you said you covered.
You gotta
like you covered by your roommate.
You know all about it. He got chitlin cakes. He got chitlin subs. He got chitlin ramen noodles. That nigga. Chitlin flavored ramen noodles.
How the fuck you get chicklets? I ain't never heard that.
Hey,
so we got a new person. We got a new person on the panel. Right. Tell us your name and what's on your mind.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
It's me. You know who I am. I used to go by the moniker of Action Potential, GMT.
Okay.
Oh shit.
I had to address this dude Aries, man. You know what I'm saying? You see, he trying to troll from the chat section. He got $25 to send you in a cash app, but he ain't got $25 in one woman in his real life that he can take out on the
Go.
All right, that's pathetic. Now, first off, if you really, I heard all these niggas always talking about game, being a player. They've been spending months, years on the internet crying about these hoes and all that. If you got any type of game, just a modicum, your woman or a woman will be paying for you. She be taking you out. She be spending money on you on Valentine's.
No. Think about it, brother. Think about it.
What type of niggas is these online? Hiding behind.
Exactly.
Hiding behind the camera, talking crazy, ain't getting no pussy in their life. You disrespect other black men no matter their situation online. Like, really, what your life like, dog? You finna be, hey, look, if I wasn't with my girl, I'd be with some type of woman on Sunday. I ain't finna be online arguing with a gang of hard legs. The fuck I look like? Now, if you got I heard these niggas the game sector, how to knock a bitch, how to bust a bitch. Me, you come to my page, I'm on film. My wife buying me an $80 steak. I went and bought her a diamond ring, but I do that every year. That ain't nothing. That's just
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, bro. There's nothing wrong.
I'm about to go spend $300-400. She gonna spend $300-400 on a night out. Take me out. Go buy me something to eat. Not because I told her. I ain't asked her to do it. She want to do it. Apparently, I'm handling my business as a man. Apparently, apparently, I look good than a motherfucker. So you can't be online talking about nobody, and you coming online like this, heckling. You 30, 40 years old. Now, for real, I just woke up out of my sleep. Me and my wife were laid up. I woke up 2 o'clock in the morning. I do a lot of studying. It's the weekend. I'm kicking it.
Nothing wrong with
Kids
that,
got a
bro.
4-day weekend. Just let me talk, bro. I ain't finna do all that back and forth. All right?
All right, bro. Sorry about that, bro.
I see Grandmaster Troll live. Somebody got to have a challenge out here. We got to have a challenge. You need to come online with a pretty woman in her pencil skirt. You can't have no 180-pound Nene. Now, even if you got some big at lunch lady, some big school bus driver, all right?
Hey.
You about to take your bitch to Arby's, nigga. At least come on, man, and show us that you getting some pussy.
Hey, can I ask you a question, bro? Like, of course, like,
be online for the next 11 months. Black women ain't this. Women don't uncooperative. They uncooperative with you, nigga.
No,
you
what type of
women you
Hey,
want?
let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. What type of black women are you going for? Like, what's your type? Or
I've been with the same woman 19 years, sir. I've been with the same woman since she was 17.
All right, cool. So you're not quite so you wouldn't understand how everything has changed, and yeah, because you've been with the same woman. So I mean, like how
option of you think because I've been with the same woman 19 years, it ain't women throwing pussy at me?
Of course, because you got that validation. You got a woman that can give you that step of approval. So of course, other women gonna want to like. You're the type of. No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
They gonna want to fuck me.
Exactly, because you are.
I had to come to my wife in certain situations. Like, yo, I might want to bust this down. And when you got your shit right, I talked to my girl about it today. Like, why do you not trip off the type of attention I get from women? Are you ever afraid of me fucking other women? You know what she say? No, because you take care of me, you take care of the home. A man gonna be a man, as long as you don't disrespect me. All right.
Okay.
I'm not Lucario. Ain't nobody fucking my girl, cause I'm gone. I'm out.
All right, hold on. We got a five. We got a.
That's a long time though. Like,
hold on. We got a $5 super chat from the Faith Factor. Hold on.
Let me say something.
Hold on.
You know what I'm saying?
You call me Omar.
We got a $5 super chat from the
Faith
Factor.
It's all good, big guy.
Hold on. I don't want to drop you. I don't want to drop you.
Into account that women can change their minds. So me personally, like I got 2 kids by the same woman. Me and her been together for 8 years. She decent, dark skin, short, cold, nigga. That's a fact, straight up. Like I don't gotta lie, do none of that funny shit. Niggas be telling so real on the street. Fuck all that, nigga. Let's be real. I'm a grown man. I got it like that. I don't meet nothing but good, decent women. But at the end of the day, they talk too motherfucking much and they tell they business and they nosy and they say the wrong shit. And that's most black women. I don't hate black women. I'm gonna just be real. I don't hate black women. I got a black daughter. My daughter's 6. I got a mother. I got aunties. I got sisters.
Hold on, Zach. Hold on, Zach.
Stop
hold on,
shit
Zach.
around black men. That shit is weak as fuck.
Hold on, Zach. Hold on, action potential. Hold on.
Real.
Hold on.
You got niggas who you cool with.
Hold on.
You got niggas who you know around the hood.
Action potential. Let me read this super chat real quick. I know you want to go. Let me read this super chat.
You got niggas that live around you that be out of pocket.
Hold on. I'm trying to read this super chat.
Do you hold up to that same standard?
Action.
No, you just going mutant, big dog. You just going mutant.
Somebody keep.
Yeah, I'm trying to read a super chat and you talking over the
home.
Hold on.
To the show.
Yeah, maybe GMT.
Hit that nigga and tell that nigga to stop muting your mic, nigga.
Hold on.
But anyway, you got niggas in your community. You got niggas in your family.
Can you guys hear me now? I'm trying to read this. I've been trying to read this super chat real quick. Hold on. The Faith Factor says GMT asked the ladies if they'd rather be with the guy with the simp package or the guy with the broke package. All right, I'm gonna let you guys go.
Look, I think like it's gonna, of course, whatever benefits the woman was just the simp package, bro. Because understand this, like anytime you interact with a chick, they always want to find some type of financial gain. We ain't talking about no 17 years ago when you can simply probably just have a sense of humor, make her laugh, take her out and show her a good time. And then she'll, whatever. But we fast forward. This ain't 17 years ago. We talk about right now, 2021 and forward. These bitches looking for financial gain regardless of what you got to offer. Would it benefit her financially? Understand that, believe that, trust that, understand it.
Yep. And you know what? Just to piggyback off what the brother said, he's right. A lot of you men don't understand something. Nobody's telling you to hate women. Fuck all that. It's all about being a man and stand on your purpose. You can be a good, genuine woman who really rocks with you. There's nothing wrong with that, bro. At the end of the day, realize the nature of woman. She will switch up when she want to, nigga. Why you think you got it like that? No, you don't. She'll fuck Future in a minute. She'll fuck 50 Cent. Let's be real.
Facts.
Come on, wake up. Like, You can stop believing that you falling in love and all this Candyland shit. Stop doing that. Nigga, be a grown man, be on your purpose, take care of your responsibilities, take care of your priorities, and stay focused, nigga, and come up. You gonna win. I'm gonna tell you why. Because you as a man by yourself, with no one having your back, you gonna make it work anyway, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Niggas be acting like black men is so weak and broke. That's not true. Some niggas come up. Some niggas get on their shit like me. I work 2 jobs and own a business. I'm not rich. I'm not no millionaire, but I'm realistic. I'm on my shit. I'm focused. I got some shit lined up to get some money. Straight up. You understand me? Niggas can talk that funny shit all they want in you street. I'm from over here in Atlanta and Chicago and Cali and Philly. Fuck all that, nigga. Be a grown man. Grow the hell up, nigga. Get some ownership. I can talk that shit. I can go to my bank and get 50 grand out. But that was, 3 years ago. It's been 3 years of saving my money, and I got on my feet quick, bro. And I was by myself sleeping in my car. That's a fact, bro. I got on. And I'm a laid back nigga. I'm cool. I don't even be on no bullshit, bro. But at the end of the day, niggas be saying dumb ass shit like they smart. That shit is weak as fuck. Stop doing that shit. If you ain't saying no real tangible shit with facts and nigga data and statistics and all that shit, nigga, be intellectual, be smart. Then you will win. All that old, real nigga black man shit, that shit is over with. Get that shit up, bro. Niggas that kick your motherfucking ass like you a nigga out there. You ain't gonna do nothing.
Facts.
I will, because I be around other races of people and they would never play with me because I spit in their face, but I'm harder like that. Most of you black men still love your mama too much. You ain't gonna do nothing. You're gonna say, it's racism. They profiling me. I want a lawsuit. You little big and ass nigga. I'm different. I'm gonna kick that white boy ass. He ain't gonna do nothing. Straight up. I done been there twice. I go harder. I'm the standing nigga.
Man, you doing all that before or after the Sunday simp package?
Hey, so you gonna go commendable K or can I?
I see your light shining there. I'm Eastern Light number 6.
All right, peace.
Yeah. Yeah, you right with me. You right with me, man. But yeah, you can go ahead and go, man. I appreciate you, brother. You know what I'm saying? I don't know you personally, but just you being a part of the order.
Yeah.
You know I know you got to be doing great things, and you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. You can go ahead and go, sir.
We got the fucking deep state on the panel.
Zach, stay focused. Cammed up. The first time I've seen you cammed up.
Yeah, but I understand, like, the black manosphere. This is why I'm 1 foot in
Zach
and 1 foot out.
Up. Hold up, y'all. Zach that cammed up for the first time. You know, I don't know if he's ever cammed up with y'all, but this shit, you looking like Lil Jon, man. I had no idea you look like Lil Jon and Eastside Boys, man. I was sorry. I had to do it. But go ahead, Harama Biff.
All right. I think they were saying, does a woman want which one? I think you say is it the simp package or the broke package? Like, which one will women choose? I have to be honest, from my interactions with women, and I think it's kind of natural. They look, especially in this amount of earn, they looking for the simp package. They want the guy who's gonna spend money, and he ain't gonna try to get no pussy. You know, they looking for a tool. Now, I have to also add a variable to that, right? There's different type of women out here, all right? Depending on your chemistry with a woman, she may be looking for a simp ass nigga. But if you present yourself the right way, if you stay true to who you are, no matter how much money you make, no matter your aesthetics, you stay true to who you are and stand firm on what you want out of a woman. What you want out of a relationship. Just keep it 100. Look, you might only want to fuck her. All that simp shit finna go out the door. So as a man, you gotta know what you want out of the woman and hold tight.
Hold on, man. You saying it wrong. Look, I agree with you to a certain extent. I'm gonna tell you the reason why. Because one thing I keep telling men about women change their mind, bro. So you being this rubber boy ass little goofy nigga, you being this real man and all this other shit, proving that that's the wrong move. It's best for you to be yourself and get money and win. I'm gonna tell you why, because soon as you get on your purpose, bro, a woman gonna follow anyway, and it's gonna prove the woman that's willing to around you. The problem is a lot of these men like the wrong type of women for lustful reasons, being freaks. Stop being thirsty. She's weak as hell. Like, I just went through that shit last year, bro. I met this chick, bro, at Walmart, decent, light skin, short, cold, nigga. And she was, I don't be responding, nigga. I don't be telling my, I don't do that. Ooh, I'm like, what? I'm like, it's all good. You know what I'm saying, Miss Lady? But look, check this out. After that, I told her straight up, call my phone right now. She did it. Okay, I texted, and I was doing weak ass nigga shit and trying to be genuine. It didn't work. And then I started getting on that bitch here. Bitch, bring your motherfucking ass over here right now. She was gone. It was over. So I figured it out. Okay, so that's what we dealing with. We dealing with them freak hoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I be telling men the truth. The truth is, this is the real truth, bro. And I ain't gonna talk about no crazy shit, but when you a nigga like me, like as far as I ain't gonna say all that. When you a nigga like me who can satisfy a woman, you know, physically, bro, like you really get all of her out of her in like an hour and a half, straight up. Let's be real. I'll break a bitch off hard, nigga, and get right up on her, straight up. The bitch will lose her mind. It's over. So I don't believe in game and all that, but I believe in just me being a man and being honest, bro. I'm gonna be me. Fuck all that. Fuck that hating shit. I'm cool. I'm on my shit. What's up?
Yeah.
And
we always gotta like have this conversation about how women should treat. How men should treat women, but we never, ever, ever talk about how women should treat men. And how women are treating men. You know, women are doing men dirty as hell, bro. Like, men, we're losing out here, man.
That's exactly what I was gonna speak on when I was saying holding your frame. Once you learn how to hold your frame, that is being on your purpose, Zach. And furthermore, I'm not dealing with if I gotta talk to a female like how you just explained, I'm done with that. I ain't dealing with no hood rough ass bitch. I gotta tell you, bitch, man, shut the fuck up. Bitch, come here, stupid motherfucker. If I gotta talk to a bitch like that,
I gotta do it in the mother,
it ain't worth my time. I'm only dealing with classy. I'm dealing with classy women who I can take to the 5-star restaurant.
Come on, wait. I got him on this. Hold on. I got him.
A hood bitch like that, if I gotta talk wild to a little bitch like that, I'ma slap her.
Come on, dog. Come on, man.
$20 bag of gas, and I'ma fuck the shit up and slap the bottom on her back like
that nigga crazy. Hey, man,
I'm out of there.
Hey, man, look. Listen to me. I respect where you're coming from, brother. There's nothing wrong with that. That's real. That's true. At the end of the day, what I'm saying is, as a man, me, bro, I'm a regular dude. I'm not gonna say I'm all this get money. I mean, I got some money. I'm cool. All right. But I worked my ass off to get it. And that was the last 2 years off a job. No street shit, nigga. No serving, no hustling, none of that. I figured it out, bro. What it is a lot of niggas' mentality, bro. Niggas be so sideways with shit. Man, you can't trust a nigga. You would get out on him over some money. Why? Because that nigga think he's smarter than you here trying to play you. And that's true about black people. I don't hate black people, but I'm just saying, like, the thing with me, with women, I respect women, bro. And my thing is, I am a leader. I got my own shit, period. I build myself up. I got some money. What's up? I'm talking that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And some women be like, oh, you ain't really on shit. Oh, really, bitch? Pull out $5,000 in cash for spending money. Shut the fuck up around me.
Hold on, Zach. I have this philosophy.
These bitches be broke. Stop lying. These bitches be broke. Money don't
make me. I make money. What I've recognized is I don't come using money, and I got bread too, but I don't use money to get women. When I'm around certain women,
I agree with that. I agree with that.
When I'm around certain women, I'm gonna be myself, and I'm gonna keep it real. And where we at in this modern era, all you women independent, if you steady pressing on me, trying to bend over in front of me, trying to talk to me, trying to get into my personal life,
you still gonna go, nigga. That's what they gonna say. You still gonna go.
And I'm gonna tell her, look, you want to know me like that, you know it's gonna cost you. It's gonna cost you. I'm not breaking my
understand.
I ain't breaking my pockets.
Understand, bro. Like, understand, bro. Like,
so bad. If you want to go out, you stressing me, you pressing me to go out, then how about you get your check together?
Bro, you still want to go as a man.
And I'll be glad to oblige.
But understand this, bro. I can't look past the fact that you've been in a relationship for 17 years. How do you know what's going on out here? 19?
Thank you.
So,
you need to.
I can't look past that. I cannot look past that, bro. You talk about women today, but you've been with your chick for the last 19 years, bro. The last 19 years.
Hold on, Zach.
Sorry, bro.
First off,
sorry, bro.
You holding me to Western philosophy. If you knew what Haram Abiff mean, you just heard him say he's a Eastern Star number 6. That means that I come from a different type of culture. I come from a different type of mentality. I'm not Western, bro. And I understand it took me to have a global experience and learn things overseas before I was able to make an entire shift, before my whole life started spinning in another direction. A lot of women are not going to go for that. They're going to be on some Western, matriarchal, do whatever to keep her and stuff like that. That's why I honor the shit out of my woman, because she know what type of man I am, and I'm not no pimp, I'm not no player, none of that bullshit.
I won't say that, big guy.
It's my culture. It's the things I've learned overseas. It's the people I've come across that taught me things about what a man really should be. This is why the relationships don't work in America, because you're going off this some men can be monogamous, some men can't. It's a reason why biologically women outnumber men. When you get on your shit, when you really find self, when you really find who you are internally, that light, and you can express it in the world, things start coming to you and you make those decisions. Now, am I out here fucking every woman that comes in my direction? No, but in the career field I'm in, I'm surrounded by women every day. I'm around women every day, bro. So if I'm gonna know exactly what women are thinking, how they manipulate to be able to get into a man's life, get into his pocket, try to fuck up his relationship.
Right.
I see what's going on. I'm around women that claim to be married under Western philosophy, but still out here fucking everything that move. Got 3-4 baby daddies. Now, just because I'm in a relationship and I'm committed to a woman doesn't mean that I'm not out in the field. And it doesn't. You can't hold me to a Western ideology. I'm Eastern with it. I think differently, and a lot of American women don't like that. So all that bitch can do is sit on the sideline and watch how I move. But she gonna have to respect how I'm living. She have to stay in frame. And if you can't, I'm gonna let you know from the jump. Don't deal with me. Don't deal with me, sweetheart.
I fucks with that. Now I fucks with that. Now what you talking about right now, I fucks with it, man. For real. I fucks with it.
Now some men should be monogamous. Me personally, I'm gonna keep it real. It is difficult to deal with a lot of women at one time. All right.
No, it's not, bro. It's not.
For me, it is.
No,
I don't want
to deal with a whole lot of
women at one time.
Hold on,
Have I allowed women to go on a trial period to see, can you even handle it? Can you even handle?
Man, I can handle all that. Listen. Let me tell you some other shit that I learned. I learned this from an old school dude. This was the last shit. This dude was 67. And he kept it real. He was realistic. That man said that if she's submissive enough to fuck you unprotected, she's submitting. And that's true. So a lot of men are selling themselves short, thinking that you have to be a certain way. No, you are a leader. You are a man. You do the fucking, you don't get fucked, nigga. You understand that? So all this shit being chivalrous around women and all this other cornball ass shit. Stop doing that. Be you. Be a leader. You know what you know. You do what you do. You have your values and your standards. Do it, nigga. Yeah.
Facts.
And niggas be so weak over pussy. Niggas be so weak over pussy. That shit so pathetic. Niggas be laughing at niggas like, man, nigga, you don't run shit, nigga, your bitch run that. Fuck what you talking about. I be like that with my homies. I live by myself, bro. I got 3 cars off a motherfucking temp agency job. I don't even serve. I don't even be on the streets. I don't gang bang or nothing. Nigga, no tattoo or nothing. I'm a solid nigga. I'm from the block. You feel me? But I ran the block low key, but I ain't gonna say it, but I'm just being realistic. I don't gotta act street. I don't gotta act like that. I'm cool, nigga. I'm a grown man, boy. I'm gonna do my own thing, nigga. Period.
Well, this gonna sound simpish, and this is to Ghost Town. That was in my younger days. In my later 30s, and now that I've made more money, women I entertained when I was in my mid and late 20s, that's when relationships really get bumpy when you long term. I learned that ain't no woman gonna hold me down like the one I got right now. Ain't no woman gonna be able to deal with it.
Yeah.
So at this stage, I just really try to let women know, okay, you see me, you want to fuck and all that, but man, nah, I'm not doing all that goofy ass shit. I killed that shit in my early 30s. I ain't doing all that. I'm not wasting my time on you when I got a solid.
So you found one. That don't mean you should. I mean, like, cause I know, like, congratulations, you found one. But I like how you not trying to disregard the rest of the women who just wanted to fuck and just want to do all that fuck shit that we're talking about right now. Because you're in a committed relationship, and now you find yourself in a position to have to turn down women because they want to just fuck up your shit. The shit that you didn't have.
You right?
Nah. You know what, bro? You know what, bro? This brother, he found the woman that he can connect with, and that's true about men. See, a lot of men feel like, oh, I hate men. I really hate women. Fuck all these bitches ain't shit. That's true, but a lot of men are realistic, y'all. Men are different. Men are genuine. Men realistic. They up front. They just being themselves. Men tell the truth. Women don't. And a lot of men don't understand that, bro. Like, men will be like, I don't got it like that. I'm not future. I'm just saying, like, men are honest. Men to check, they say, like, bro, you don't even got no money like that. Why you fake stunting like you so rich? Like, and a man will check themselves, self-reflecting. That's because you use the left side of your brain as a man, and the woman use the right side, which is emotions and feelings, and the man use the left side, which is logic, being strategic, and all this other shit, charismatic, and all this other shit, just to get what they want. Pretty much having influence over people. That's a fact about men, bro. Men are different. Men will grow on you like, all right, you still my nigga, you still my bitch, but woo, and all right, it's all good, and still be on that money, you know what I'm saying? Get paid, nigga. Period. Men is heartless, bro. Men don't give a fuck, bro. Men be on their shit, and niggas getting away, motherfucker gonna get down on you. And niggas ain't even on that. I ain't even on that. I got kids. I don't want to do nothing to nobody, man. But I'm not no sucker. I'm not gonna go like that. I'm gonna get down on you straight on. Period. I'm gonna chase you down anytime I see you. I'm gonna whoop your motherfucking ass straight up. And niggas don't like that, bro. Some niggas wanna kill you over this shit. Over this shit I'm talking. Malcolm dead over this shit. Listen, I asked an old school nigga, bro. This old school nigga at the gas station said, man, bro, you got $1 or $2, man. I'm just trying to get something to eat. I'm like, listen, brother, I'm gonna give you $10, but you ain't lying to me or getting high as you. You ain't getting drunk. Of course he was getting drunk. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, and I really learned from that. I asked that nigga, I said, man, what was you doing when Malcolm was giving his speeches? He said he was 69. Okay, you 69. Let's go back 2 generations, really 1 generation. And that was like 58 to like 2020 up to this point. That's 2 generations. Okay, I said, what was you doing when Malcolm was giving his speeches? Hey. That nigga said, I was just chilling, bro. I was just out here. I was just You weren't doing nothing, nigga. You stupid ass nigga. You are the reason, nigga. You the cancer, nigga, of the community. Niggas ain't gonna never win with niggas like you around, nigga. So
And can I say right? You mind if I like interject or say something? And I hate when like guys be like trying to get other guys to like approach, because nowadays, bro, you got women and they claim to be so good with vibes and energy and intuition. Then they should be the ones to go out here and try to find them a nigga. How come they can't find them a nigga? They so good with energy, so good with vibes, so good with intuition, and so good with reading men. How come they ass can't get out here and fucking approach and find themselves a good nigga?
GMT, wake your ass up, GMT. GMT, wake up. GMT, wake your ass up. Wake your ass up, GMT.
Hold on, I'm gonna say this. Women won't go out because they so arrogant and entitled enough at this point. Man, y'all got some 5s and 6s who think they bad bitches. Just because little corny ass niggas tell them that they bad bitches. That's not true. You a man of respect. You been winning. Look at your life, nigga. Look at these little corny, scrub ass, goofy bitches who think they got it like that. They be doing weak shit and thinking they real women. Bitch, suck my motherfucking dick. I got a 9-inch dick. Suck it. And a lot of women don't like that. Look how I talk. I'm single now. Women hate my guts to this point right now. It's been 2 years. Look how I talk, bro. Women can't stand me, but I got some bad bitches who like, this nigga dick is big. I'm not telling y'all that. I'm telling the women that who listen. I'm not telling you brothers that. None of that. And that's the truth, bro.
All right, I'm getting ready to end the stream. Final thoughts.
No, I just gave you my final thought. And the question remains, like, if any women on this panel can answer, I mean, we ain't got no time. So the next time you come around and you hit one of these streams, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna ask the same question. If women are so good with vibes and energy and intuition and reading men, how come they can't find them nobody good to begin with? Like, bruh, you always got these women like, oh, his energy was off. Oh, he got bad vibes. Oh, something told me just not to fuck with him. Yep. So how come they can't find them a good nigga? Like, how come they keep getting left? Bro, come on, man. I need a chick to answer that question.
A chick gonna answer it in the comment section, but check this out. Unfortunately, a lot of men don't understand it's about women. You have to treat women like children. It sounds crazy, but it's true. You cannot listen to them seriously, even if she's sucking and fucking you the right way, because I'm going through that now with 2 different bitches. Both of them suck like a motherfucker, bro. It's over with. I been there, lost my mind, bro. But now, okay, I realize that women are confused. They are confused, bro. They just a lot of men believe in this idea of love and it's my woman, it's my woman. You don't have it like that, nigga. She wanna kick you in the nuts and mace you. She don't like you like that. You still believe in love, all this weak ass shit. Grow up. And a lot of men don't like that, bro. That's true. So at the end of the day, like, a lot of men should be realistic about life and realize a woman is a byproduct of life. You working hard, you having money, you doing this and that, you busting your ass just to win. So never treat a woman like shit, but tell a woman the truth. The truth is, you a woman. Do what the fuck I tell you. You don't know nothing. And women are smart too, and they can save you. A lot of men don't realize that, especially in the streets, bro. A woman will save you. A woman will save you in the streets.
No, that's why we lose, because we think women are so smart and they so intelligent, but yet they can't read their own thoughts.
Thank you. A lot of dudes be believing in the idea of a woman having sex with you, that you a real man and all this other funny shit. That's not true. That's not true, bro. You can still be you and win and still teach your woman along the way, and she'll get smarter and sharper, nigga, and win. But it's hard to do that with black women, y'all. It's hard to do that.
That's why like most guys got the idea
they
that
run their motherfucking mouth and snapping their neck and snapping their fingers and talking all this crazy shit like they so I'm a boss bitch. Bitch, please. You just gave me some of that pussy. Straight up.
Hey,
Shut
look,
your motherfucking mouth.
the idea that men should lead didn't just fall out the fucking sky. The reason why men should lead because bitches don't know what the fuck they want.
Yep.
That's why the idea. That's where the idea came from. Because women don't know what the fuck is going on. They don't know what the fuck they want. That idea that men should lead didn't just fall out the sky. It didn't just come out the air. It didn't just come from nowhere. The reason why the idea.
Wait.
Get on out of here.
Let's double down on that. Sorry, bro. Let's double down on that. He's right. Women are confused. Men are leaders by nature. That's a fact. You think better. You smarter. You know how to move, nigga. Listening to a woman just because she's giving you a pussy and you're bragging on like you're a real nigga. Chill out.
Pause for a minute. I'll let you have the floor. Just let me make my closing remarks real quick, bro. All right. I sit back and sometimes I'm in the clouds. Man,
I cannot say what's wrong or right.
Keep that going. I sit back, I watch the black man on Spurs. I watch the game section. I be in the clouds. I've been watching these guys for years. Trying to talk about this is what you got to do to keep a wife. This is what's necessary to hold a strong family. This how you knock a bitch. Come Valentine's Day, I got a challenge. All these motherfuckers on here, you giving away the little money you got, cash up, super chats, PayPal. I hope you got some money to go out and turn that head a little bit.
We can't hear you over the music.
Come on, CO.
Yeah, but hey, these women are walking clickbait.
Let me get my closing
No, these women, these women are just walking clickbaits. Can I just say this real quick?
Let that brother get off his chest, bro. Let him get off his chest.
I've been watching the Black Manosphere. DJ Kuda, Obsidian, Kevin Samuels, Kitten Hills, all right? Closet Samuels. I've been watching BGS, all right?
That's hard. That's cold, nigga. That's cold. That's cold.
I've been watching you, Platinum Elite. Sir, here we go. Sir Ism.
Man,
all you little guys. I've been watching you. For all the complaints you got, all this big money grip you guys claim you got, at least be able to get you a $40 holler. Go buy you an escort Sunday. But for one motherfucking day, one motherfucking day, get you some vagina.
No, hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Call the cab. Call the Uber. Call the Lyft.
Are you done? Come on, man.
Call whoever. Call your ride, man, because goddamn, bro, like, hell no. We ain't doing none of that. Hell no. Thank you. I appreciate that. The tap, hey, the taxi's coming, man.
So all this big money grip y'all talking about, you can't spend your whole life. All right, Ghost Town, you can say whatever you want. I'm gone. You can troll, make fun, all that. That's good.
No, I'm not. But I'm just saying, women are.
Shit that y'all be talking about online, all the complaints you got, all right, especially for the game sector. We need to see you out with a nice woman. We need receipts. We need to see you out enjoying a Valentine's Day. And if you ain't gonna enjoy Valentine's Day, go to a bar, go to a casino, go to a club, but get the fuck off the internet having a whole lot of complaints and ain't gonna never seek no solutions. Because all you gonna do is grow up to be a bitter,
solution,
old ass man. You ain't gonna never be able to find the things you want in life online, bitching and complaining. Now, this nigga every spot on four. Don't you ever talk about being a decent black man when you talk about my child. You talk about my wife, nigga. If you was any type of man every spot on four, you need to mind your motherfucking business. Don't be like rude. Don't hide your face. Shoot me an email, my nigga. We can meet up. I got family in the South, dog. We can meet up. up. And you can be a real man. Be a real man. Come holler at me, dog. We can handle this shit like men. Or you can be a little hoe ass nigga on the internet talking shit. I need to get the fuck off the internet with this pussy ass shit. Get out there in the world, be a real fucking man. See over you niggas, fuck, dog. You another lame ass nigga.
Hey, that's what a 19-year relationship do to a nigga. Like, that's what a relationship for more than a couple of years just turn a nigga into just a motherfucker that's like thinking that a nigga can just go out there and simp. You feel me? He been simping for 19 years. So yeah, he gonna lay up. He gonna spend all his money up and then get back on this motherfucker talking about, hey, you should do this and you should go buy this and you should do this. And nah, hell no, we ain't doing that. I'm on a wallet strike. That's the thing about us men. There's no discipline. There's no discipline. You know. Goddamn. And I apologize. Hey, thank you for having me on. I joined at the last minute, so I didn't realize what kind of time you was on. But I appreciate you for having me on, man. Period. Thank you.
No problem. No problem. Thanks for joining the panel. Who's next? Who's next?
I guess I'll go. You know what I'm saying? Dudes up here crying. Women aren't listening to us. Women don't. Hey, thanks for having me.
Okay, Lord have mercy. GMT, you gotta hit these niggas with that wrap-up music. Lord have mercy. Niggas don't understand what final thoughts mean. Final thoughts mean get your point out. And you see, I'm talking to, I gotta hit myself with this shit, man. You see, I get to talking too. All right, GMT, man. I holler at you later, man. Get some rest, man.
Oh man. I don't know what happened that last hour of the stream. We supposed to be talking about why single women are no longer celebrating Valentine's Day, and they talked about religion. They went to talking about BWs. They talked about their experience overseas. Y'all know who it is. It's your boy, the Grandmaster Troll. Peace.